continue tout de même de montrer tes efforts. I'm trying to keep my heart in peace. I just can't think but the way that I feel. It's too hard to trust. I mess it up. I just can't risk to be falling like this. Oh, ooh. Why do you keep chasing clouds? Ooh, if I could change my mind.
Hello and welcome into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. We're here today for another Esports Tower Rumble, where some of the talented teams from the Esports Tower take on some of the top high school teams in the nation in a standalone Rocket League bracket to see who will be this week's champion. I'm your host, Michael Fisher. Helping me to call all of the actions, Artie Nerdy Bird Rain. And Nerdy, we've seen a lot of new teams come out. We even saw the Swerve last week in the Esports Tower with some familiar names. Are you expecting it to be a old friend or a new face that picks up our victory here in the Esports Tower?
I'm not going to lie. Because Swerve was so new last week in comparison to our other teams, I feel like this extra week that they have had, a 2-week period, is enough time to kind of acclimate yourself to your teammates and especially like the coaching style of your coaches and get a lot of information from those VOD reviews, especially because that team was a team that we saw and recognized players on, but they were not previously on an Esports Tower team. I feel like everyone needs to watch out for Swerve.
Yeah, Swerve they were some players that we had recognized. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is how the Esports Tower Rumble works. Every single week, we have some of the best teams from the Esports Tower taking on some of the top high school teams in the country in a standalone bracket. Of course, rules for Rocket League, pretty standard. 5-minute games. Everything will be best of 3 until the finals, which will be a best of 5. And then, of course, if we go into overtime, it is the sudden death wins. In the group stage, they will round robin through. The top teams will advance into our bracket play. We'll have the semifinals, and then the finals, which I said will be the only best of 5 there. Of course, the group play already happening. We will take a look back, see how everybody made it into our bracket, and then we'll go through that live and crown ourselves a champion. Esports Tower, they had the Barracudas last week, and now they have quite a large number of teams here. We got the Barracudas, the Swerve, Scorpions, Mammoths, Hammerheads, and Wolves. All teams we've seen before, but never in this amount of volume.
I'm excited. I am very excited.
Meanwhile, on the high school side, we'll get a trio of high schools that have had some big things. Forsyth Central is always a contender. Southeast has made it to the bracket play a few times they've been in it. And then Grayson, who we've seen a handful of times. So the Esports Tower stacking the deck, but they've got some very, very talented high school teams they've got to go against, Nerdy. So they got to watch out because those high school teams we've seen are very strong. And the Esports Tower teams might actually take each other out because those are some of the best teams we've seen from the Esports Tower that are coming to represent this week as well.
I can agree with the Esports Tower teams. It's going to be a little bit difficult. I feel like always doing in-house, especially because it's kind of like, yeah, you're on a different team, but you're still like my family and teammate. It adds a little level of kind of, I don't know, sibling rivalry within that. So I feel like if we get enough of the Esports Tower teams against each other, we're going to start seeing some trends within regards to who's trying to one-up their best friend and who's not.
Yeah, I'm going to be really curious to see how all of the groups break down. We've had 2 groups, we've had 3 groups, we've had 4 groups. I think we have 3 this week, and it's going to be interesting to see what Esports Tower teams are in the same group, because if you get something like the Swerve and the Barracudas in the same group, that could be a very tough group. They might actually eliminate each other before we get to the bracket play, so we will find out. As we mentioned, group play's already gone on, so let's take a look back at some of the highlights and see how we got to our bracket. We start off with Forsyth Central and the Barracudas, an intense round 1 matchup. Forsyth in the blue, the Barracudas on the orange side. Forsyth coming out of the gates, swinging, looking for that early goal, and they're able to find it just 12 seconds in. Now for the kickoff here for the Barracudas, trying to tie things up here. Still early in this matchup, the Barracudas with names we know like Quez and Yeezy looking to tie this game up. It looks like they're going to maybe find it. Oh, what a goal by Quez to tie this up at 1 with halfway to go. Forsyth, though, maybe starting to take control of this one as we see here. Looks like they're going to have an attempt on a goal here. And the Esports Towers team starting to feel the pressure. Forsyth's going to go on to score 2 goals and take home that series. But I'm shocked the Barracudas went down that quickly.
There's some beautiful aerial play happening here early on in this match that we don't see that quickly typically in the early rounds. I'm excited for what we have in store today.
Yeah, jumping into our another Group A game. This time it's Forsyth once again in the blue. They're taking on the Swerve, a team that both Nerdy and I think could present a lot of problems. Forsyth gets a huge breakaway down the field and puts themselves ahead early 1-0. Forsyth finished 3rd in last week's Rumble, trying to make it back to that championship, showing some great coordination between players we have seen time and time again throughout the last 3 weeks, setting up perfectly there for a second goal. Swerve have shown over these last few events that they never give up. This is a team that I think is going to come away with a championship sooner rather than later. Getting one very close here. It looks like they might have a chance to get themselves back within one as the game goes on. Forsyth wanting to close out the series, going to put a couple more goals on the board with just about a minute left, and unfortunately the swerve will go down. And Forsyth Central's coming out really strong right now, Nerdy.
Well, Forsyth has definitely demonstrated they're a force to be reckoned with. They have perpetually been close to the finals or in the finals multiple weeks in a row. They are definitely one of those teams that is higher pace, up there with Barracudas, as we have mentioned before. There's those high-octane, high-paced teams that if you don't get that kickoff in your favor, you're going to be struggling for side controls. So that's something to keep in mind as we continue to go forward.
Our Group A highlight match this week will come from the Esports Tower Showdown here. We've got the Barracudas and the Swerve. Looks like we got the Barracudas in the blue, the Swerve in the orange. And we'll take this one and see what happened in this 5 minutes in this game. It looks like the Barracudas had an attempt on net there, not able to find it. Now it looks like Anthony, a name that we're very familiar with, tried to take it down in the corner. Yeezy dribbling it up, takes a shot on net, turned away there by the Swerve, but a great clear by Anthony. He's going to set it down to the other side. Little goal there for the side of the Swerve, putting themselves up early 1-0. Trying to come up with something here off of the kickoff. So I get a shot on goal there. Not quite able to find it. Oh, that one turned away though at the last second. Demolition does come out. They want to keep the pressure on. Bit of a double commit here from the Swerve. Got to be careful. Ball gets stolen away. Oh, Bagel there, the back there. Could have a chance on the net. Can't quite find it.
They aren't able to find it, but we got a clear coming out into the corner from the Swerve, but the follow-up from the Barracudas is actually going to maintain their control and send it back over to the side of the orange, forcing Anthony to backtrack back towards the goal, and Yeezy is able to find the opening, scoring a goal for that equalizer.
Very, very close match here. Only a minute in. We're already tied at 1 off the kickoff. Yeezy with a chance here. Can't quite find it. Going to try and do it himself. Oh, Anthony barely turns that one away. Ball goes over Quez. Bagel there in the corner, trying to center it, not able to. His Jockstrap hits him out of the way. Anthony and Dapu going to collide into each other, but they do clear the ball down to the other corner.
Bagel manages to corral the ball down in the corner and grab that mega boost, but isn't able to maintain that ball position as it's stolen away by Anthony, but redirected by Yeezy into the corner with a follow-up from Buddy, forcing Anthony to elevate and knock it back over into the ceiling. One of his teammates is managing to grab it, sending it back to the orange side. Yeezy's going to elevate and try to knock it away, but Buddy will beat them there. However, the follow-up from the Barracudas is still strong. They're maintaining side control here as Bagel swoops in to knock it towards the goal. Is there going to be enough follow-up from his teammates? I don't think so, because I think Buddy's going to manage to knock this one to the pit.
Ooh, Jockstrap trying to carry it down. Barely gets it around a member of the Barracudas. Quez able to steal that one away, but it gets poked back down to the corner. Yeezy now will clear it. Down to Quez. The pass does not connect, though. Yeezy nearly does it himself as Dapu clears it away. Bagel shot goes wide. Quez, nope, he's going to bail on that one. Now I'll turn around for it, but Anthony with a great chance here. Shot, oh, just barely turned away.
I'm not going to lie, there's so many Bagels out in the gaming field now. I'm getting very confused. But as we continue here, we see Dabu's trying to get a shot on goal, but it's going to be redirected by Bagel and Yeezy. Anthony will elevate and try to hit it, but it's redirected by Yeezy once again, forcing Dabu's to elevate and try to knock the ball into the goal, but it's going to go swinging wide to the left. Yeezy's trying to corral it down with some help of their teammates, but neither one of them are managing to maintain any possession on this ball right now.
Yeezy trying to get it around Jockstrap, pops it up in the air. Does he have enough boost to carry it? No, he does not. Anthony with a great dunk over him. Ooh, double commit in the goal for the Barracudas in blue. Follow up here from Jockstrap just to the left of the net. Quez should be able to clear this one down. Can he find the follow-up? No, Anthony's going to steal it away from him. Oh, there's a long shot from the midfield stripe, but a great job by Jockstrap just to redirect that ball.
We still got a shot on goal happening from Bagel, but it's just going to go wide to the right. Now we've got some follow-up from the rest of the Barracudas, but they're not managing to get a clean shot on goal. There's no centering pass coming through, but we've got a shot off the backboard. It's not going to be enough for the follow-up with the teammates, so they're going to play it off the wall as Anthony and it looks like Dabus are trying to corral this ball down.
Now the ball's now over in the corner. Bagel's going to try and pop it off the backboard. Yeezy can't quite find it. Quez waiting, hesitating, finally decides to go for it. Plays it around one. Ends up getting a demo onto Jockstrot. Now Yeezy with a chance here. Jockstrot off the spawn. Dapu will turn that one away, and just like that, we only have just over a minute left in this game, and it's still 1-1. Anthony trying to get the pass down to a teammate. Ball rolls all the way into the blue corner before Yeezy's able to hit it back. Jockstrot takes a shot on net. Looks like we're going to get just a push away from the top of the net.
Got Quez trying to get the ball out of that corner, forcing it back towards Yeezy. They've got the clear over into the corner on the side of Orange, but the follow-up from Jockstrot is just too much as Anthony is managing to get a shot on goal, but it goes wide right. Is Jockstrot going to be able to get the follow-up shot as they play it off the side? They will not. Anthony's going to try to take another shot, but it's going to get cleared away by the Barracudas.
Jockstrot trying to keep this one alive. Quez now in the corner. Great opportunity. Hits it all the way down, but all three members of Swerve are there. Could be a last chance here in regulation for the Barracudas. Anthony will deny that. Clear it all the way down. Now he's got Jockstrot racing in, but Quez steals it, plays it around one man to beat. It's Dapu on Quez. This could be the game. Pops it up in the air, but Dapu makes a great play.
Yeezy was there for the follow-up, but they just barely missed it. Now we have Jockstrot managing to take it down to the blue side corner. Yeezy's going to try and force the ball up the wall. It's going to drop down. With the help from Quez, they managed to clear it over the mid. Anthony's going to try and chase this ball down. It's getting there's a centering shot on the goal, but I don't know if there's enough follow-up. Dapus knocks it just high. All three members of the Barracudas are there in the goal to prevent it from going in, and now it's golden goal opportunity.
That was so close for Swerve. They almost had it multiple times. We'll see if they can carry that over into overtime as Anthony hits the ball over to a teammate. Dapu will bail out, so Quez takes full advantage, trying to pass it over to Bagel. Couple of misses there on the ball. Anthony now able to hit it. We get a demolition in the blue goal. Ball rolling towards it. Yeezy barely clears it away from Jockstrot, who is racing in. And the Barracudas on the defensive now, once again, already in overtime.
We've got Anthony charging into the goal, manages to get a shot, but it's just a little wide, hitting that crossbar. Everyone's enemy, leaving Yeezy with the ball, taking it out the side, but it's going to get knocked away by Jockstrot right in front of the blue goal. The elevation coming out from Swerve on this wall play, but there's no one following up right now. We see another demolition come out from Jockstrot onto one of the members of Barracudas as we see Yeezy and Bagel trying to corral the ball away from Swerve here on the blue side.
Still a ton of pressure on the Barracudas, looking for a clear. Anthony, he's going to lose possession of the ball. Quez able to hit it over towards a clear. Yeezy can take a shot, but someone for the Swerve will be there to turn that one away. Quez wants to follow up. Going to get that ball stolen away near midfield. Yeezy and Dapu both go for it. Yeezy dunks it over him, but Anthony makes a great save. Minute into overtime, Yeezy now forced to make a great save, and these two teams are still very incredibly close. No one giving much of an inch here in overtime.
That's one way of putting it. These rotations are definitely a lot cleaner than we've previously seen coming out from both of these teams. They're not giving up these goals easily. We don't see any open goal opportunities really as we see Dapu's trying to take the ball into the goal, but it's getting knocked away, and Bagel's going to elevate to try and knock it away from Jockstrot as the ball drops right in front of the blue goal. Thankfully, it's redirected by Quez. Anthony will try to play it off the wall with the follow-up from Dapu's, but it's just not going to be enough because Yeezy's there to take it up on the side wall.
Oh, great play there by Yeezy. He's in a one-on-one with Anthony. They misplay the ball off the back of the wall. Going to try for Jockstrot to get the clear. Can't find it. Quez and Yeezy trying to combine for the goal. That one gets cleared away. Yeezy trying to clear it. He's got a teammate right below him. And now we see a bit of a rotational breakdown. A lot of double commits by the Barracudas. They still have a chance, though. Quez trying to take the shot, gets turned away.
Barracudas are definitely keeping an eye on over-rotating, though. As you can see, there's members waiting at the midfield to ensure that those clears don't go to an easy open goal. As we see Yeezy managing to knock the ball away from one of the members of the Swerve, forcing them up the wall and playing it off the ceiling. We have Quez elevating, knocking it into the midfield, playing it past one of the members of the Swerve. He's just got to beat Jockstrot, but Jockstrot's going to manage to knock it over to the side. However, one of the Barracudas is there waiting for it. They're going to play it off the wall. They've got two players to beat from the side of the Swerve. Will they be able to get it past? So we see Bagel elevate and try to snag the ball, but it's going to get taken away all the way back down to the midfield.
Yeezy trying to play it around a member of the Swerve. He'll do that. Jockstrot barely finds the clears. The ball pinballs around. Looks like we got a demo down on the blue side. If the Swerve can push the advantage, doesn't look like they can. Jockstrot bouncing all up and down. Dapu's now going to put it right in front of the net, turned away. Quez will bump it up, play it over one. Has an open opportunity here, just has to get it around Jockstrot, not able to. It's like Bagel or Yeezy, one of them should be able to clear it down. It'll be Yeezy's job to put it over in the corner. Anthony's just going to pinch it and send it right back.
Yeezy's still trying to play ping pong with this ball, sending it to the mid, and one of their teammates will elevate, dropping it right in front of the goal, but it looks like Jockstrash is barely managing to redirect it. Bagel's going to be there for the follow-up. Yeezy's right there too. Yeezy gets the demolition, however, and they'll respawn back towards their goal as we see the Swerve is now pressuring on the blue side.
Oh, Anthony takes a great shot. Bagel turns that one away. Quez in the corner now. Tries to play it over a member of the Swerve. Not able to. Quez now launches it down. Can somebody play it off the backboard? No. Anthony will just volleyball it right back. Bagel tries to keep it alive. Can't quite do it, but his teammate can. He'll send it back down. Jockstrap recenters it. Ball bounces over one member of the Barracudas. Now Bagel wants to pass down to Quez. He'll pop it up in the air, but way too far from the net, and there's not going to be a great opportunity. Yeezy looking for one, gets turned away.
Yeezy, when he was going for that, we had all three members of the Swerve in the goals, so they need to be careful for those wide clears coming out from either side here. Those rotations are breaking down. Anthony's managing to get a clear over in the corner, but a demolition's going to come out in the orange goal. Yeezy's there, but they back away, and the Swerve is now on the offensive push right now, bringing the ball down into the corner on the side of the Barracudas.
Ooh, Jockstrap looking for the center. Bit of a double commit comes out for the Barracudas. Demolition goes on to Yeezy. Shot attempt. Quez makes a great save. Yeezy now respawn, trying to play that one off the backboard. He will. Dapu's going to try and camp that one out. Perfect play there, but it still ends up in possession of Yeezy. Ball gets launched across the field. Dapu trying to set something up. Quez just going to hit that one down right on the net. Could have an opportunity here. Looks like that one's going to get turned away.
Quez did chase it down, though, despite the redirect with a follow-up from Bagel with a shot on goal, but it's going to get cleared away. We've got Yeezy also over here trying to get this ball away from one of the members of the Swerve. They're going to manage to clear it into the corner. Yeezy and Quez are going to be waiting at the goal, trying to ping-pong it away from both members of the Swerve here on this offensive push. We see that we got Jockstrap who's waiting to come in. They do, and they're trying to knock this ball away from the corner, but the Barracudas play it just past them and manage to dunk it over two members of the Swerve and in for the final goal.
5.5 minutes.
Holy
They basically
cow.
played a third game anyway. The Barracudas, off the back of that, would go on to win the series 2-0. But just, I mean, we talked about how close those teams are. That was insane. That was one of the longest overtimes I think we've seen in the Esports Tower Rumble.
I'm going to say that probably was the longest overtime. I mean, 5 whole dang minutes. Gosh dang it. I'm so sorry. That's a long time to be feeling like you're on the last lap of Mario Kart.
Yeah, they played basically a whole nother game just in that game alone. So absolutely crazy. Now let's go check in with the rest of what happened in group play here in the Esports Tower Rumble. Now on to Group B. Southeast in the blue, the Mammoths in the orange. Southeast, oh, great kickoff play there, scoring only 4 seconds into the match and making a statement off the early kickoff. They are not done. They'll double down with their early goal, put themselves up 2-0 early on in this game. Back onto the kickoff now. The Mammoths going to try and force some pressure onto Southeast back line. Looking for an open net here to try and get themselves back within just 1 goal. Looks like they're able to do that perfectly. See if the Mammoths can come back. Now with just 3 minutes on the clock, Mammoths show they're not afraid of pressure. As they look to tie this game, they're going to find it. Southeast ends up proving to be too strong late in the game with 2 goals apiece from Poppy and Puddles. They go on to take this series 2-0, but a great effort there from the Mammoths.
I'm just watching as the dribbling and aerial ball control coming out from Southeast is above and beyond what we've seen coming out from them in the past.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane. Well, we will not be done with Southeast. Looks like they are now taking on the Scorpions here. Back on the kickoff here. Looks like, where'd we go here? Got to find what happened. Scorpions, no stranger to pressure, though. They're trying to tie this series. They get 1 great goal right there to get themselves back within 1. Looking to try and get another one here, making a late run to potentially win this game. They will tie it up. Individual play and team coordination were the key, though. Southeast will close this one out and move on as the first seed in Group B. But the Esports Towers team's giving them all they can handle and more.
I mean, making it to the round of finals is always great, but I'm very happy to see that all of the teams that were present during this week of playing did not go down without a fight.
Yeah, we will see now our live look-in game for the game of the week for Group B. It is going to be Grayson taking on Wait, never mind. Looks like it's going to be the Mammoths taking on the Scorpions, excuse me. So once again, a pair of Esports Towers teams taking each other on here. We've seen the Mammoths just once. I don't know if we've seen the Scorpions in a while. So a pair of new teams will be the Mammoths in the blue, the Scorpions in the orange. We see some early pressure here from the Mammoths, but that's going to be quickly turned away. Looks like Dell has an opportunity here, tries to pass, but that one gets intercepted and cleared down.
The rotations coming out from both of these teams look like there's a lot of hard commits. All three members from both sides being on one side of the field in one goal box is a little bit of a risky play coming out, as we do see one of the members of the Scorpions gets a wide clear over towards the blue goal. It's going to get redirected by one of the members of the Mammoth, and they're managing to take it up the side, but there's going to be a perfect calculation from one of the Scorpions who's going to try and pop it up past one of the members of the Mammoths, but they'll just barely miss it.
Ooh, opportunity here for the Mammoths to take a shot. They'll force out a double commit. Still have a chance here with that ball falling in front of the net. Oh, there's Mammoths trying to look for a center. They'll get hit away. Couple members going to miss on it. Final attempt going to go wide of the net. Now the Scorpions have a chance here. One last shot from the Mammoths in the blue before it's finally cleared down by Dell. Now in the corner, looking to center something up for a teammate, but nobody's close, and that one just gets pushed away from the goal.
We do have one of the members of the Scorpions attempting to take it up the wall, but one of the Mammoths will elevate, beating them to it, dropping it down by the orange goal in the corner. We see multiple members of the Mammoths over here elevating, knocking the ball right in front of the goal with a follow-up. There's going to be follow-up, but they just barely missed the opportunity. Not enough boost coming out from the blue side as the orange gets control here down in the corner.
Oh, the shot nearly just ricochets in from a crazy angle for the Mammoths. Scorpions can't find a counterattack now. It looks like Vibes is trying to play it up in that corner there. All 5 of the 6 members in this game all in that corner. That's because one of them had been demo. He will respawn for the Mammoths, able to clear that one away. You look like the rotation's a little bit risky here. A lot of double commits come out. One comes out from the Scorpions right there, but they're able to clear it down. Looking for the first goal in this game. Already 2 minutes gone by. Loses control of the dribble, though. Some bumper car action taking place. Chance here for the Scorpions. Ball just gets turned away.
As it gets cleared up to the midfield, we do see Dell elevate to try and knock it back towards blue. With the follow from one of their teammates is going to do just that, but all 3 members of the side of the Mammoths are waiting down there as one of them takes it up the wall, trying to dribble it past one of the members of the Scorpions, and they pass it perfectly to their teammate in the mid, but it's going to get cleared back, forcing the Mammoths to elevate, and they'll just miss it on the clear away shot. 2.5 minutes in, 1 goal scored, still anybody's game.
Oh, off the kickoff. Oh, just barely misses. The Mammoths able to recover, but the pressure's still on. Ball goes rolling past, forces a member of the Mammoths to make a crazy save. Charging in his own net. Bit of a double commit comes out there. Dell not able to find it in the corner. Looks like the Mammoths are going to have a whiff on it, but Tangerine now going to bump into his own teammate in a one-on-one, trying to set something up for it, but it can't quite find it. Legendary Sniper now in the corner, trying to play it around Vibes. Can't quite do it. Dell racing in, looking to center something up for a teammate. Double commit comes out. Now everybody will go retreating.
Got Dell going up across their own goal with the ball, taking it down into the corner with 2 members of the Mammoths waiting there. However, CMath is also going to try and knock it away. They aren't going to be able to do that, forcing it down into the corner. Dell's going to be there to try and take it up the wall once again. They've got 2 members of the Mammoths to beat. They're managing to knock it in right in front of the goal. They've got no one there will be able to get the shot off. They won't, because the Mammoths just barely beat them to that ball, forcing them to rotate back towards their goal.
Fortunately, just ran out of boost right in front of the net, and the Mammoths with a great counter play tie this one up with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Absolutely great play there by the Mammoths. Vibe's going to win that kickoff quite cleanly, looking for a teammate, but Dell's just going to steal that one away. Loses control in mid-air. Legendary Sniper gets a nice hit on it. Dell still has no boost, though. He's got to be careful. He's going to dodge the boost pack in the corner for the ball. That probably was a mistake. He could have used that boost to maybe take a shot on the net.
That's one of those keys in the game that we always discuss, is those boost starving and making sure you have that boost. It's a vital resource. As we see a member of the Mammoth is having to take on 2 members of the Scorpions, and the Scorpions will manage to score that 1 lead in 55 seconds remaining.
Was an absolutely great play here. We'll see if the Mammoths are able to come back and tie this game up. You see there, great job clearing the ball on the net. There's a chance for the rebound. There it is, just like that. The Mammoths with another great answer, and we're tied at 2 aside with 47 seconds left.
It looks like the kickoff is going to go a little bit more in favor of the Scorpions as we have one member taking it down into the corner, and two members of the side of the Mammoths will be meeting them there. We've got legendary sniper swooping in, knocking the ball just high above their own teammate. Dell will be there at the midfield, but they're barely going to miss the ball. And now the Mammoths have an opening to score a goal. It's going to go wide left, forcing Vibes to follow it up. There's no clean shot happening right now. They're trying to ping ball this ball off the corner, but there's just a lot of bumping going around from the side of the Scorpions.
15 seconds left. As much as I love the dramatics of our last game we took a look at, I would be more than happy avoiding another 5+ minute overtime game. So we'll see if one of them can end it here in regulation. Ball's going to get hit over into the corner. Last chance for either of these teams before we go to overtime. Vibe's going to pop it up in the air, and it'll touch the ground, and we're heading back into overtime. Off the kickoff. Oh! Vibes nearly just ended that one right as it started. Symphon in the corner now trying to make something happen for the Mammoths. Going to end up right in the hands of Tangerine. And he'll end this one a lot quicker than our last one. The Mammoths win that one in overtime, go on to win the series 2-1. The Esports Tower teams have had very, very competitive games so far from what we've seen in the group play.
Stop giving me heart palpitations. I'm old. Please stop.
Yeah, that was crazy. We've seen back-to-back overtime games. That one luckily didn't take as long as our first one did, but we still have one group left. We went with 3 groups this week instead of just 2, so we'll hop in now to Group C, and we'll start off with a pair of esports teams, the Hammerheads and the Wolves. 3:48 left in round 1. The Hammerheads in the orange score a big goal to go up 1-0 with only one team making their way out of Group C. Both these teams feeling a ton of pressure to get the win in this series. The Hammerheads looking to string together a second goal here to really put this one away. And the Hammerheads going to look as strong as ever. They'll go on to win this series 2-0 with a great goal right there.
Beautiful, beautiful work from both these teams.
Transition right into our next game where we see the Wolves in the blue looking to bounce back after a tough loss to Grayson in the orange. Wasting no time at all, scoring an early goal in this game after a great pass by Plasma for the goal. 2.5 minutes left. Grayson looks to be in complete control. They take advantage of some misplay by the Wolves. Grayson proves too strong for them. They'll go home 2-0 series win, and they'll put themselves in striking distance for the bracket stage. And now we won't get an Esports Tower on Esports Tower, but this one will have a little bit more stakes involved here, Nerdy. We're going to take a look at one of the games from the Grayson and the Hammerheads. Winner of this match will advance out of the Group C and make it to the bracket play. So there's a ton of pressure on both these teams. So that could lead to a lot of misplays, or it could lead to another 5-minute overtime game. It's hard to say.
Show me what you got. Like, both these teams have an opportunity here. They're all great players. I'm very excited to see what they have to offer.
We'll see here. Grayson and the Hammerheads both took down the Wolves. One of these teams will be the winners of Group C as that kickoff's going to go high in the air. Hammerheads in the orange trying to take a shot on the net. It's like Grayson, who is in the blue, is able to deny that one. Plasma in the corner plays it around one. Plays it around another member there. Gets kind of an awkward bounce, though, losing his footing, if you will, and lost possession of that ball. Sunky's going to try and keep that one up. Ball just above the net, though, and no follow-up there for Grayson.
We've got Icy trying to ping-pong the ball up their corner, but one of their teammates managed to get it cleared all the way over to the blue side, but there isn't enough follow-up to keep that pace going towards the goal as all 3 members of the side of Grayson are able to rotate back. Now they've taken it back up to the side of orange. We see Sunny there waiting for the pass as well, but they're going to try and play it over one member of the Hammerheads. The Demolition will come out, forcing the ball back over towards the orange side. We do get it knocked back towards the wall. There's no clear shot on goal here as we do see Ice is going to try and take the ball away from one of the members of Grayson, taking it up the wall. They've got 3 members to play it around. We see one of the Grayson players elevate. Sunny will manage to knock it back towards the midfield. However, Icy gets a shot on goal. The follow-up is just not quite right, hitting that crossbar, sending it back to the orange side.
Oh, Sunky's got a great opportunity,
Woo!
And he will punish the side of the Hammerheads there, giving Grayson a 1-0 lead in this series, or in this game. We'll see what happens here off the kickoff. Ball just kind of bounces into the corner. Grayson looking for a clear down. Not going to be able to find it. Sunky just found that goal and take another shot on net, but looks like the Hammerheads better defense this time. They'll deny that one, and looks like they'll hit it back towards midfield.
Having sound clean rotations that fall apart every now and again is okay. Just acknowledging when you've lost a goal because of it is important. We see their rotations already cleaning up for the side of the Hammerheads. They're managing to keep the ball away from all three members of Grayson, who had kind of corralled down in the corner. We see one member of the Hammerheads elevate to try and knock the ball away. They'll just miss it, forcing Icy and one other to rotate back towards the goal. They're trying to take it up the wall here. Plasma's putting on the pressure, managing to pop it up over one of the members of the side of the Hammerheads, but they've got two more to beat as we get the ball knocked back towards the midfield.
Ooh, ball knocked towards that orange to that blue side, trying to find a shot on the goal. Can't quite find it. Now the Hammerhead's got to be careful. It's a one-on-one. Sunky's going to play it around, hits the crossbar, but gets his own follow-up. And Sunky's got 2 goals here, and Grayson leads 2-0 in this pivotal game.
We see the kickoff's not really going to go in favor of anyone, but Icy will be there for the follow-up, forcing it onto the side of blue. Sunky will elevate, knocking it back towards the orange side, forcing Sunky to play it off the wall. Sunky gets a shot on goal, but it's going to hit that crossbar. Plasma's there for the follow-up. They get a centering shot. It's going to be cleared just to the left of the goal, however, and now it's going to be taken up back towards the midfield. No one's going to get a clean opportunity to get a shot on goal, but the follow-up from Grayson's there with a shot, and it's in for a third goal for the side of Grayson.
Unfortunately for the Hammerheads, their rotations have started to break down here. As we mentioned, the winner of this series will advance to our bracket play that we will see coming up here as soon as we get done taking a look at how this game went. And right now, Grayson's with a 3-0 lead. Papa able to play it around 1, trying to get his team back in it, but Plasma's able to turn him away. Just 2 minutes left. Plasma passing it down. Sunky racing in, looking for the hat trick. Not able to find it as Icy will turn that one away, and Icy on a wide open net. Not able to find it, but Papa is, and the Hammerheads show a sign of life.
Got to be ready for that follow-up, just like in real soccer. Make sure you're there to assist your teammates as the kickoff goes in favor of the Hammerhead, sending it down to the corner. Plasma's just barely going to miss the ball, though. One of their teammates will elevate over them, knocking it down onto the wall. They're going to have to run up. Sunky's going to try and grab it. They will just barely miss it, and all 3 members of the side of Grayson are over here near the goal. They need to spread out a little bit more as Plasma's trying to beat a couple members of the Hammerheads to get possession of the ball. JS is going to knock it into the corner, but one of the Hammerheads will take it up the wall, down all the way to the blue side with a follow-up from Ice. We hear Demolition come out. There's all 3 members of the Hammerheads are waiting here, trying to get a nice shot on goal, but 2 members of Grayson have kind of stalled out in front of the goal as a clear going right past the blue goal. Always very risky. We have multiple members of the Hammerheads over here trying to find a clean shot, but it's just not going to happen.
Oh, Plasma gets a nice clear. Looks like it will be stopped. Ton of pressure from the Hammerheads. Just couldn't find the back of the net. They're starting to run out of time. Only a minute left in this one. Looks like they've got someone near midfield. Gets stolen away by Sunky. He's looking for another goal. Can't quite find it. Plasma racing in. He'll pop it up in the air for himself. Trying to get fancy with it, but Papa's able to turn that one away. 45 seconds left. Hammerhead's trying to mount an offensive here. Icy's going after the ball. Him and Sunky going to collide. Sunky will win that one. Spike it down to the ground. Tries for the double hit. Can't quite find it. Ball right in front of the net. Shot just off the crossbar. Sunky tries to hit it out. He can't find it. Finally, somebody scores at Grayson. Puts this game out of reach with the second goal from Plasma.
30 seconds. I unfortunately don't think that's enough time to score 3 goals for the equalizer now, so it's just kind of trying to play it out and not let that score differential get any larger for the side of the Hammerheads. They are keeping the ball over here on the side of blue. There's a lot of follow-up. All 3 members of the Hammerheads are there, and they find that second goal to bring us to 4-2. 17 seconds. Maybe you can score a 3rd goal, but I don't know about a 4th.
They're going to need something quick off the kickoff. Unfortunately, Icy did miss on that one, meaning that probably ruins the Hammerheads' hope. Looks like J-Stock's going to come in. He'll just blast it down in the corner, just trying to waste out time now if you're Grayson. And it looks like time will wind down on the Hammerheads. Grayson goes on to take the overall series 2-0. And as soon as this ball touches the ground, they will advance to bracket play here. And let's take a look at that bracket and see how we got there with a 2-0 performance in Group A. Forsyth Central advances. The Barracudas with a 1-1 record will also come out. Meanwhile, in Group B, Southwest High with a 2-0 record will come out. And then we just saw in Group C, Grayson advancing with a 2-0 record of their own. So we'll get Forsyth, Grayson, the Barracudas, and Southeast here in our bracket. Some teams that we've seen in the past. The Barracudas still have the most championships of any team at 2, so they're still a force to watch out for, even though they only went 1-1 in the group play.
That group play, I'm not going to lie, was pretty stacked on both sides, so I'm not going to take that record with more than just saying as a grain of salt here, so to speak. Going into this next round, I'm really excited across the board. All 4 of these teams are highly skilled. I can't make a call on who we'll see in the finals, really. Of course, I want to say we'll see a rematch of Barracudas versus Forsyth, just because that's always a very high-octane match to see, and that's what I love. My monkey brain gets very happy from that, but we'll have to see.
Well, we will take a quick break. Then we'll be back with the first semifinal of the night here in the Esports Tower Rumble. Who's advancing to the finals? Find out after this break. Welcome back into this Esports Tower Rumble, broadcasting it from the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. Now on to our first semifinal match of the night. Here we will see if it's going to be our high school showdown or if we will start with the Barracudas taking on a high school of their own. But as we mentioned before the break, Nerdy, a lot of these teams, we've seen them before. They're very talented teams, all 4 of them. Anyone can really come away with this championship here tonight.
Yeah, and as I mentioned before the break, I'm avoiding caster cursing anything. I'm not going to make no placing bets on any teams we're going to see in the finale. I'm just going to, sit here and anxiously await until we get there and pray I don't have any additional heart palpitations as we get there.
Well, we're going to kick things off with our high school affair. It will be Forsyth Central taking on Grayson. We've seen Forsyth Central for the past 3 or 4 weeks, and they are consistent contenders in this bracket, vying for a championship. Grayson we have not seen in a few weeks, so we'll see if those weeks off helped or if Forsyth, who is one of the hottest teams right now, is able to come away with the victory in advance to the finals. We get ready to go in semifinal number 1. We've got Doc's keys to the game: play the shot and the rebound, disrupt pathing of attackers, defend an attack boost, and rotate to the back post quickly. It's presented today by the Esports Tower. Score pro advice at esportstower.com. Improve your game sense, improve your team play, and improve your performance under pressure. You'll get matched with great players and professional coaches to help you rank up. And we'll see who's ranking up into the finals here with Forsyth Central and Grayson kicking things off in our first semifinal.
My only advice to the side of Grayson is play your mind out.
Yeah, Grayson's going to need to come out firing here. As we see here, I wonder if that is a new player for Forsyth Central. Buddy and KG I recognize. Erna's Meow could be a same player with the name change. We see these players change names quite a bit as that ball's right in front of the net. Buddy's going to ricochet it off. Same player, same result. Buddy gets the first goal of the game.
Yeah, I feel like we can give some credit to KG there, just kind of being there to be disruption and an extra target for people to have to look out for. I'm interested to see how this next kickoff goes. These first two tend to set the pace of the match as we see it go more in favor of the side of Forsyth. KG will elevate and manage to play it off the backboard. However, two members of the side of Grayson will be there to knock it back to the mid. KG's going to try and get it back down into the corner with follow-up from Buddy and Ariana. However, there's not enough as we see a lot of disruption coming out from Sunky as they are able to take it up to the mid. Had just one member to play it around. They managed to get it past Buddy. However, there is Ariana there for the follow-up, waiting to try and knock the ball away as well. They're going to elevate, playing it over into the midfield. KG's going to be there, but they're going to knock it just wide of the goal.
A huge demolition by Ariana. Going to set up Buddy. He'll pay the price, but he does not care. He gets the second one. Great demolition by Ariana to set that up, and then Buddy through the face of the demolition going to score the goal.
Calculated.
All worth it. You don't have to worry about the respawn when everybody gets reset for the kickoff. Forsyth coming out on all cylinders, already up to that early 2-0 lead. Off the kickoff, ball will go over to their side, but KG is going to be able to rally that one. Centered up for, looks like a bit of a miscommunication. Ariana and Buddy kind of hesitated. Buddy takes the shot. Woo! Huge demolition from Ariana. Maybe they're the enforcer on the team, and that's a hat trick already for Buddy.
Okay, yes, we're seeing great goals already coming out from the side of Forsyth, but the one thing I want to point out that I'm seeing is kind of their weakness is they're overcommitting on these rotations. All three of the members have been in the goal every time these goals have been scored. If Grayson manages to get a clearing shot from those poor rotations coming out from Forsyth, it might spell their doom.
Pass from Buddy. Ooh, both Ariana and KG going to miss on that pass. Sunky and Plasma going to run into each other. Plasma will get demolition. Sunky barely gets that ball around. Buddy bouncing towards the net. Ariana makes a great save off the respawn. Plays it towards midfield. KG not able to find it. Ariana pops it up over Plasma there in the corner. Ball will roll down towards midfield. Buddy now going to take a shot on the net. Not able to find his Plasma. Makes a huge save there. Closes it all to the other side.
KG is going to try and take this ball back up to the midfield, but playing it right in front of their goal is a risky one to do. Ariana is going to be there for the follow-up pass away from KG. KG will elevate, knocking it towards the goal with the follow-up coming in from Buddy to score the fourth goal for the side of Forsyth.
Buddy has been on fire. He wants a shot at that championship after last week's third place finish. He hits his fourth goal of the game in, and Forsyth already out to a commanding 4-0 lead, but it is only game one. Still plenty of time for Grayson to come back in both this game and the series. It looks like that ball get kicked down to the orange corner. Sunky going to carry it back towards midfield, but KG will steal it away. Trying to play it around Plasma. Plasma will get the ball and the demolition. Ariana centers it up. Buddy's racing in. Can't quite be Sunky to the ball, though, and that gets pushed over to the blue side.
KG on the respawn is going to elevate, trying to snag the ball, but they're just barely going to miss it, forcing Ariana to play it off the wall, but the follow-up from Plasma will find that first goal for Grayson. That's
an unfortunate misplay there for KG. Ariana, a little bit of the same there, centering it up, and Buddy tried all he could. Great job by Plasma, but Grayson's going to need a couple more of those, but there's still 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, so plenty of time to erase this 3-goal deficit. Sunky's going to win that kickoff rather cleanly. Buddy waiting for it in the corner, hesitates a bit too much. Plasma's going to force him to make a play on that ball. Joe Snock's going to pop it up in the air. Looks like Buddy's waiting for it in the corner. Now gets it off the wall there. Plasma able to pop it up. Chance for Sunky here to tie it, get him within one more, but he can't quite find it.
We've got multiple double commits coming out from both sides here on this ball, but we do see Buddy managing to get the clear to the midfield, sending it over to Ariana, who just can't quite find that centering shot on the goal as it gets sent back, and Sunky's going to get a shot on goal, finding that second goal for the side of Grayson.
Great job here by Sunky, just reads that one perfectly. J-Stock centered it up. Buddy was trying, he committed a little bit too far forward on that one, and Grayson now back within two, just under 2 minutes left here. We'll see if they can get something off the kickoff. to get back within one. Never mind, Ariana's going to win that one cleanly. Looking for a centering to somebody. Here comes KG. He's going to hit it off the backboard. Does Buddy have the follow-up? Of course he does. That's goal number 5 for Buddy.
That was a clean rotation. I can't really make any complaints there. Both these last shots from both sides were very nicely done. But once again, I will point out, for the side of Forsyth, all 3 members were in that goal. That is a very risky situation to be in if you don't score it.
Buddy, off the kickoff, his first big mistake, slides a little bit to the right and around the ball. Ariana, though, with a great aerial play. They bail out Buddy, and they get their 6th goal.
Beautiful. Beautiful aerial play right there, and the elevation coming out from the side of Grayson, just barely missing it. Just a little unfortunate. 4 goals, a little bit under 2 minutes. I don't know if Grayson's going to be able to catch this one up.
The 4-man commit on the kickoff. Everybody trying to make a cheeky play. Buddy will end up with it. Plays it to KG, who misses on it, but J-Stock will miss as well, so Sunky's forced to make the save. Buddy pops it up near midfield. J-Stock to take a shot on the net. Buddy barely gets there in time to keep Forsyth's lead at 4.
Buddy's gonna play it in front of their own goal, then taking up the wall, playing it off the ceiling past one member of the side of Grayson. KG's gonna be there for some of the follow-up. And we've got Ariana elevating to knock the ball over into the corner, but Sunky's gonna manage to maintain possession of it. We've got Ariana trying to play it off the back wall. They managed to do it, dunking it down past 2 members of the side of Grayson as Plasma's trying to rotate back towards the goal. KG has an opportunity to get the shot. Is there follow-up from Buddy? There is, but it's gonna ping pong off that back wall a couple too many times, leaving J-Stock to take it back to the mid with a great kick from Stinky all the way down, Sunky, to an open goal, but there's going to be an elevation from KG, knocking it back towards the mid.
J-Stock able to hit it back towards the mid. Ariana loses that ball over in the corner. All 3 members of Forsyth right around this ball right now as KG's looking to center something up. Great play there by Plasma to clear that one away. Time ticking down on a comeback. Buddy looking for a second hat trick of the game. Can't quite find it. One more chance here. KG. Bailed on that one just a little bit too early. Ball now getting popped up in the air. Buddy's forced to make a great save. Plasma might have an opportunity in the corner. He can't find it. And KG will go chasing with Buddy on the ground. Great save, though, by Sunky.
Got Ariana at the midfield for the follow-up to knock it back towards the orange goal. KG's there, but it's going to knock it wide right. We see Buddy with their sights for the follow-up, but the ball's going to get knocked high into the air, into the corner. We've got some ping-pong play. KG's there, but is just going to rotate back, leaving the ball dead in the water.
Forsyth picks up a commanding game number 1 victory there. Going to be very curious to see if you are just joining us. We did have a bit of a schedule change, so if you're expecting Madden, that has been pushed back. Do not worry. We will still catch Wasey's playoff game. It is going to be a good one. Right now, we've got the Esports Tower. It's game number 2. I mean, you pointed out the mistakes that Forsyth's making, and you're right, Nerdy, but the problem is it's hard to punish them when they score so much, you can't punish them.
Yeah, their shots on goal are definitely very consistent, and they're very good. We do see a couple of moments where they kind of miscalculate and don't get that right angle. KG's relationship with the crossbar is still improving, of course, but they've been to counseling together. It's obviously gotten a bit better. So for the side of Grayson, all I got to say is, you need to work on your boost starving a little bit so that when you get those clears, you have that opportunity to rotate faster than the side of Forsyth because they are overcommitting on their rotations on the offensive side.
Yep.
This is still anybody's game. Grayson just needs to clean up their boost management just a tiny bit.
Yeah, and they had to also find a way to shut down Buddy. He was,
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had as many medals as the rest of the 5 players combined. So
I don't know what Buddy had for breakfast or lunch, but they, I don't know. They are playing out of their mind right now.
Yeah, they came from Group A. Forsyth did, probably on paper, the hardest group here this week with the Barracudas and the Swerve, who both those teams could have made long runs. The Barracudas we'll see in our second semifinal. So Forsyth, the hot team, and we'll see if they can get to the finals and try and pick up a championship in this week's Esports Tower. They're already up 1 game right off the kickoff. KG and Plasma will collide. Ball goes over to the orange side. Ooh, a bit of a misplay there. Buddy's got possession. You got to watch out. He'll play it off the backboard to a teammate, but they misplay. Now there's an open net like you were talking about, Nerdy, but Buddy's able to get back in time.
I mean, if you can get a demo on Buddy while they're on the offensive and then do the rotation push to your offensive push from defense, you might have a shot a little bit more, Grayson, but Buddy needs to be shut down as they manage to take the ball up the wall, dropping it in front of the orange goal, but there's just not going to be enough follow-up as KG gets a demo on J-Stock right in front of the goal. And we have Buddy elevating and knocking it, getting a shot in, but this is going to be knocked away by the side of Grayson.
KG now right above his own net, trying to just redirect the ball. He will. He'll come spiking down on it. Can't quite get it around Sunky though, as that ball's recentered up. Ooh, takes an awkward hop away for Buddy. Ariana was in a great position to clear that one away. Now Sunky with a chance here. Great play once again by Buddy. Is there anything this man cannot do as he makes another huge save? The pressure's still on though as J-Stock setting something up for a teammate here. Double commit comes out. Nice play off the backboard. Buddy can't quite play it around one. KG comes racing in. J-Stock will just center it though. Couple of whiffs, but finally Plasma hits it back into the corner.
Ariana's going to be there for the clear, but Plasma's going to take him out, leaving us a 2v3 here at the blue side. Ariana's going to respawn right about now. Buddy's going to take it up the wall in the midfield. He's got one player to play it around. KG will elevate to help him out, knocking it past a couple players on the side of Grayson. Sunky's there, managing to knock it back to the mid, but Ariana's going to clear it right in front of the goal. KG's there, just barely missing it, and Sunky will get it clear back towards the midfield.
KG going to get, looks like he's looking for a back pass here. Oh, great setup there for Ariana. Oh, tipped the last second by Plasma. Ball slow rolling in. Buddy's second shot not able to find the back of the net. He'll end up bumping KG on the exit. And that's going to ruin a great chance for Forsyth. KG trying to keep it alive. Buddy's shot. Can he get a double tap off the wall? Plasma's there, but the ball's still right for the net. Sunky barely clears it away from KG, who was charging in.
We've got Ariana trying to get a shot on goal. They're going to get demoed, and it's going to go a little bit towards the left. J-Stock's going to get some possession, playing it off the back wall, popping in front of their own goal, and KG's going to take that opportunity to score that equalizer.
So many opportunities for Forsyth. They finally get one here, and it's KG just barely beating Plasma to the ball. Scoring our first goal of game number 2, almost halfway through. Grayson trying to rally here for a game 3 off the kickoff. KG will win that cleanly, but he'll get demoed. Could be an opportunity for Grayson here. Plasma's going to carry it up. Doesn't quite have enough boost to stick with the ball, so KG off the demolition, able to reset it. Ariana gets a demo. Buddy! Oh, the crossbar barely turns that one away.
We've got KG here, though, trying to corral the ball off the corner. They're just going to back off and rotate back. We've got Buddy elevating for a shot on goal, and they do just that for the second goal. However, we're almost 3 minutes in, so Grayson's definitely putting up a much larger fight than they did in the last round. The rotations are cleaning up, and they're making it a lot harder for the side of Forsyth to get those easy shots in.
Yeah, the defensive effort for Grayson has been phenomenal, but they still have not found a way to shut down Buddy. Bit of a kickoff disaster there for Forsyth as Grayson wins that cleanly. Plasma, though, hits the ball a bit too hard. Can't step a teammate off the backboard. There is Buddy once again. He'll clear it all the way down to the corner. Does not have a boost, so he'll bail out. Grab that full boost in the corner. KG there. Ariana gets a shot and a demo. KG looking for another one. Just will bump Plasma out of the way. Plasma's going to clip him, though, and send that ball railing into the corner. Ariana is there. Sunky tries to center. Buddy's there. He's got an open net. Canny will rail it in. No! Oh, they make a great save. KG still hanging out, and Buddy says, all right, enough of that nonsense, and he'll put it home.
Oh my goodness. I definitely thought right there it was going to barely be in, but the double bump coming out from the side of Grayson was just enough to keep it alive, but the follow-up is always what matters.
Yeah, you look at the medals once again. Buddy absolutely dominating in this series. No other players close to him. All 5 players combined don't have enough. KG, though, gets one there. Great little solo play. They'll actually give an assist to Ariana, but now we see Forsyth starting to pull away.
At a certain point, when the goal differential starts getting a little bit too big, all you want to focus on is really your rotations, your boost management, those keys to the game. Get as much out of this game as you possibly can.
Forsyth looking well on their way to that championship spot. Sunky now trying to give his team any brief measure of hope. He's got an open net, but the ball did not cooperate with the angle it wanted to take. Sunky will miss on that one. Plasma pops it up in the air. Can't quite find a second hit, though. Buddy trying to clear it away. Plasma recenters it, but Buddy just pushes it away from J-Stock, racing into the corner. Buddy will take a shot on goal. Actually ends up being a great pass to KG. The crossbar, though, is there, and Forsyth can't find the 5th goal.
We've got J-Stock now managing to take it up the wall, passing it to Plasma, who's going to take it the rest of the way, dropping it down right in front of the goal. However, the calculation from Buddy's spot on, and they're going to clear it over into the corner. Plasma's going to try and pop it up over past KG. Sunky's going to put pressure on it, just barely going left of the goal is booped away. KG will elevate, taking it up the midfield. Sucky's right underneath him, waiting to try and knock the ball away. All three members of the side of Grayson have rotated back towards the goal. Plasma's going to get possession away from Ariana, sending it over towards the goal. He's going to go wide above it and get knocked back towards the mid.
Sunky's trying to keep this one alive as time will tick down on Grace's chances in this week's Esports Tower Rumble. Ariana looking for one final goal. Pops it up for KG. Ball's a little bit too fast. Buddy can't quite get there in time. Sunky now racing down. Buddy makes a great stop. Demolition comes out. Plasma, one final attempt, not able to get there. Buddy racing down. Gives the ball right at Sunky though, and Forsyth Central in 2 seconds and some change will advance on to the finals of this week's Esports Tower Rumble whenever they decide to let the ball hit the ground. There we go. Forsyth Central, the 2-0 victory. They will advance on to our Esports Tower Rumble final for this week. Will they be playing the Barracudas for a rematch of a group play game, or will they be playing Southeast, who I think will be making their first appearance in the championship game? We will find out very soon. However, you know, Nerdy, despite all the praise we heaped on Buddy, you can only go at it alone to get so far. Ultimately, if you want to increase your chance of successes, you've got to team up to level up your skills. There's no way Buddy wins that, even 1v3ing with how talented he was. And we can see how far he's just come since our last Rumble. We'll also see with the Barracudas what they could do since their last Rumble. They're looking for revenge in the championship. The Esports Tower really takes time to match teams with their appropriate teammates and make sure they are well matched. A big shout out to Coach Jake. And if those of you are watching and haven't checked out the Esports Tower Club, you should. It's a fast way to rank up. So we know Forsyth Central has advanced. Now we will find out if it's the Barracudas or Southeast who will be meeting them in the championship game.
Side note, every single time we've said Esports Tower Barracudas, I have wanted to sing the song Barracuda, but I just don't want to get in trouble.
I mean, you'd be singing it a lot because not only do they win a lot, they're in a lot of our Rumbles, and they're usually doing pretty well. And they got a chance. They're looking for their third championship. They'd be the only team to have it. We'll see if they can do it. We're going to take a quick break. Who's moving on from semifinal number 2, the Barracudas or Southeast? Find out after this break.
fun team.
Welcome back to this Esports Tower Rumble, broadcasting from the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. On to our second semifinal here to see who will be joining Forsyth Central in our championship game, and it's two very talented squads. It is the Barracudas looking for their third title, looking for revenge. Last week they fell in that championship game, and it's Southeast looking to make their first appearance and pick up their first championship. Both these teams very talented. Southeast won in Group B. The Barracudas advanced out of Group A with a 1-1 overall record, and either of these teams could go the distance in this semifinal and against Forsyth in our championship.
All right, all I got to say to Southeast is if your hands aren't shaking from the amount of caffeine and adrenaline going through your system, you are not playing fast enough to keep up with the Barracudas. So good luck.
Yeah, the only thing going into the Barracudas is we saw earlier they played a 5.5-minute overtime game against the Swerve from the Esports Tower in group play, so they have had the extra game under their belt. Basically playing a 3-game series only despite the fact that overtime was a third game and they had to play the whole time knowing that one goal ended the whole thing. So they are probably already mentally drained. We'll see how they do. If you are new here, you're just joining us, the Esports Tower is a standalone bracket every single week with some of the best high school teams taking on the Esports Tower's elites team. We start with group play. We went over that. We are now on to our brackets here where the best 4 teams advance out. We've already saw Forsyth Central take down Grayson 2-0 in our first semifinal. We are now waiting to see who will join them in the championship. Everything a best of 3 until our final, which will be a best of 5. And here is where the bracket stood after group play. We just saw Forsyth Central win, and we'll see who is joining them. Is it the Barracudas? Is it Southeast? And we're about to find out here with game number 1 of this semifinal right around the corner.
I'm not placing bets on either side. I can't say anything. I refuse. I don't want to cast or curse anybody. I don't want any of these players being able to say, yeah, that caster right there, Nerdy Bird, it's their fault that we lost because they said that we were going to win or something along those lines. So, yeah, it's anybody's game.
Yeah, we will see. I don't know if these teams have played each other, but Southeast has got to watch out for the Barracudas, and the Barracudas have to watch out for Southeast. And they've also just got to make sure that they have enough left in the tank. As I mentioned, they already played a 10-minute game of Rocket League earlier today in the group play. We will see here one of these teams gets the privilege to take on Forsyth Central, who is firing on all cylinders right now, just blowing Grayson out of the water. Will it be the Esports Tower team? Will it be Southeast? We are about to find out. We mentioned this was Forsyth. I'm not sure if Driftmaster changed his name or if the Barracudas have a new player in Bagel, but maybe that'll rally them, or maybe he just wanted a name change.
Well,
Hard
I like
to see.
bagels.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's Bagel. There's an X there. I don't know how that phonetically would be pronounced, so I'm going to call you Bagel. I'm apologizing in advance. It's supposed to be Bagel or something like that. I'm sorry.
BX, something.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Bagel because that's not a real word with the X in it. I apologize. But we get the kickoff here. Southeast already on the back foot. Puddles trying to clear it down. Yeezy able to dunk it over him, but Puddles maintains possession. Quez gonna be able to play it around. One trying to dribble something in. He was our player of the week last week. And he's not able to find the first goal. Bagel's there, though. That's the shot. Goes through 2, and he's got his first goal. Welcome to the big stage.
32 seconds in. Not bad.
Not at all. You see there, ball just gets away. Takes the shot through Puddles, through Juicy Austin. And that's an early lead for the Barracudas.
Ooh, that paint job on that car was snazzy.
Hopefully it'll help not Juicy Austin on this next time he makes a save, but Quez says not today. Great kickoff. Looks like we had a misplay by right there. Just missed on the ball, and Quez makes him pay.
Quez got 3 badges from that one. The shot on goal, the follow-up assist, and the goal-scoring shot. That was beautiful, Quez. Way to be a triple threat.
Poppy and Bag's going to tie up here. Yeezy trying to cheat that one out. Puddles not able to find any clear here. Poppy with a great demolition on to Yeezy, though. One man to beat. Bagel will clear it around it. Puddles now going to try and retreat there. Pass back to not Juicy Austin. He'll take a long shot down. I think they wanted the pass to Poppy. They did. He's going to center it up, but Yeezy is right there. He'll read that one perfectly. Not Juicy Austin can't stop him, and Yeezy's going to clear it down into the corner.
Yeezy's gonna get the demolition out on Puddles. They're gonna try to get a centering stop, but it's gonna go a little bit wide. Bagel will be there to play it up off the wall, dropping it down by the goal, but Poppy will redirect it, and Yeezy's there at the mid to take it away from him, forcing Big to rotate back and not Juicy Austin to get the clearing shot back towards mid. Bagel's gonna be there to calculate that one and pop it up into the air. Yeezy's waiting for their opportunity to knock it back. Quez's as well. Yeezy will rotate back towards an open goal. Not needed though, as their shot goes in.
Yeah, Yeezy just great position, just launches it on net. We saw a bit of the double commit as Poppy, and I think not Juicy Austin were right next to the ball. You never want that to happen. And the Barracudas are hungry for revenge. They lost in the championship last week, and right now they are trying to get back there as soon as possible. Already a 3-0 lead in this game one of the second semifinals. Puddles trying to clear it away. Poppy's going to lose out on his dribble. Quez takes the shot. Yeezy with the follow-up, and just like that, the Barracudas have a 4-0 lead, and they want Forsyth Central. We're going to see if Southeast has any sort of response to this.
I gotta say, the rotations that the Barracudas are setting up right now, the shot on goal with the follow-up from the person from the mid, forcing and having their goalkeeper then rotate up to mid with the person taking the shot rotating back towards the goal is so clean. I'm not like upset. I can't say that any of these goals weren't warranted. They're all so well put up and set up.
Yeezy gets the clear. Oh, so off the backboard. Oh, Bagel shot turned away by Puddles. Yeezy hits it home though. And they're going to see if they can match. We saw Forsyth put up 6 in game one of their semifinal. The Barracudas were clearly watching, and they're trying to match that, if not beat that here in this one.
You think that's the goal here that they're trying to accomplish? They got to top that 6 mark.
Yeah, I mean, they lost to Forsyth in the group play. They want that revenge. Ooh, bit of a misplay off that kickoff there. Puddle's able to clear it all the way down right in front of the net. Ball barely gets turned away at the last possible second. Not Juicy Austin trying to recenter it right in front of the net. Scary place to be. Barracudas barely play that ball around. Poppy is easy. Tried to pass it over to Quez. He can't find it. Puddle shot off the backboard. Follow up there. And Poppy's going to score. And Southeast at least gets 1 on the board.
I'm still going to say that it's anybody's game right now. We're just about to that halfway mark of this round. And the score differential isn't so astronomically large that it can't be taken care of. 4 goals, 2.5 minutes is definitely doable.
See here, it was a great kickoff that started that one for Southeast. Not able to find one this time. Quez able to pop it up. Poppy going to clear that one away. Him and not Juicy Austin double commit on the ball. That leaves just Puddles back defensively. Misses it once, misses it a second time. Bagel's going to set it up. Quez hits the crossbar. Ball's just bouncing around in front of the net. And the Barracudas hand away what should have been a free goal.
Puddles is going to get demoed by Yeezy at the mid. So now Yeezy's only got 2 to beat, but it's going to get knocked away, forcing Bagel to rotate back, chasing this ball over at the corner. Big is going to elevate, knocking it into the goal for the second goal for the side of Southeast, and now we are at just a 3-goal differential, about little under 2 minutes left.
That's a great way to come back, and a great shot there. And also have the Barracudas probably a bit tilted from that ball that was bouncing around all over the net, just never could get finished off by anyone on the team. We're going to get a collision in the mid. Yeezy's going to try and cheat off the kickoff, but Puddles reads that one, and he'll retreat. Now looking for some boost. Quez gets that ball recentered, but Poppy will clear it all the way down right on net. Yeezy plays it around Puddles. Big demolition comes out here. No punish those. The ball's on the wrong side of the field. We talk about that. Sometimes demos aren't the right plays. It puts you in a bad position. Poppy's able to get back, and that ball will be turned away, but you got to be careful going for the flash demo when the ball's on your side of the field.
Yeah, we got Yeezy here trying to take the ball up off the backboard, but it's going to be taken away, and we've got Puddles with the follow-up here at the mid. Bagel will elevate and just barely miss that ball as Puddles elevates trying to hit it as well. It's going to get knocked away off that backboard. Quez is going to try and get possession, but a demo is going to come out from Yeezy onto Big Poppy.
See the ball bouncing around on that orange side. Yeezy with a pass over to Quez. Ball just a bit too fast for him. Quez does get demoed though by Poppy. Yeezy still playing it up in the air. He's already got 3 goals, looking for another one, trying to match the pace set by Buddy in our first one. Just 1 minute left. Time to get down on a comeback here for Southeast, but they've got the ball in a great position. It's not Juicy Austin trying to steal it away from Yeezy. Can't quite find it. Ball still bouncing in front of the net. Double commit does come out, but Bagel will clear it away. Puddles now wants the shot off the backboard. Yeezy's going to redirect it.
The shot's going to drop just in front of the goal, though, and the follow-up from Big won't be enough to get a nice shot. Bagel will be there, hitting it back towards the corner. They're going to try to play it back up, but they've got two members from the side of Southeast there trying to block them off. Yeezy will elevate off the back wall, trying to pop the ball down, but not Juicy. Austin's not giving up and keeping this constant pressure up here on the side of Orange. You got Big rotating back on an open goal with a shot, but it's not going to go in as we have all three members of the Barracudas already back towards the goal.
10 seconds left. Don't think Southeast is going to have enough time. So the Barracudas just wait for time to wind down. For that fast start, their offense did kind of slow down as one final shot gets popped up in the air right in front of the net. They would have scored had they had any more time on the clock, but it does not matter either way. The Barracudas will win game one. Started out quick, had enough of a goal cushion to be able to survive those final 2.5 minutes, and now the Barracudas are one game away from a rematch in our championship against Forsyth.
Hey, but Southeast is just 2 games away, so that's, you know, still a fair shot for Southeast there in the books, but if this next one goes in favor of the Barracudas, then it's going to be one heck of an interesting final.
Yeah, the Barracudas, we'll see if they can get back to the early scoring pressure they put up, because after those 5 goals, everything seemed to calm down, and Southeast appeared like for a little bit there they had a chance to get back in it, at least got a couple of goals, but in the end, we're not able to find it. So we will see here, getting ready for game number 2. Who's it going to be? Will it be Southeast Miami forced to game 3, or the Barracudas' new member? Allegedly, we again don't know if that's Driftmaster under a new name or not. It's a different car, so I believe it's a different player. See if they can force their way into the championship. See here, waiting for game number 2 to start. Southeast Miami probably wants to get off to an early start here. Didn't see too much for the Barracudas that was punishable like we saw from Forsyth, all committing on the net. So it'll be very interesting to see what Southeast could do in these 60 seconds to come up with a plan to take down the Barracudas.
Honestly, I'm a little concerned for the side of the Barracudas, just because, as you mentioned in the beginning, they were very, you know, high pace, lots of speed going in, lots of shots taken on the goal, and then it kind of died off. I don't know if that was their attempt to kind of actually give themselves a little bit of a break because they are not wanting to be gassed, or if they're already gassed. That is my concern because of how long they did have to play in the previous rounds. That extra overtime of another game can be pretty taxing on the mental.
Well, we will see here if the Barracudas are ready to go, as we are kicking off game number 2 here in our second semifinal of the night in the Esports Tower Rumble. Is not Juicy Austin. Great chance off the kickoff here. Tries for the flip reset. Ends up knocking the players out of the way. Ball's going to get popped up. Poppy not able to find anything. Easy now plays it around one man to beat in Puddles. It looks like they'll both kind of bail on the ball. Puddles ends up recentering it, but there's no one there for the Barracudas, and that first attempt goes missing. But Yeezy with a great pass for Bagel sneaks that one in, and the Barracudas get the first goal of game number 2.
I did not foresee that turning into a goal-scoring opportunity, but obviously the Barracudas did.
And that was just a great center from Bagel. Yeezy was in the perfect position. They hadn't yet bailed on the ball. And it's 1-0 early here for the Barracudas. It's a great play off the kickoff for Bagel. Ooh, Puddles nearly centered that one. I think that's maybe what Bagel was hoping for. Is now Yeezy in the corner, going to pass it over. Quez is waiting. Oh, just barely gets out of the way at the last second. Bagel tries to keep it alive. Now Puddle clears it down. He has an open net, but the ball's going just wide as Poppy can't find the center.
We've got Quez and Yeezy over here passing the ball back between each other, trying to get the ball away from the side of the Southeast players. They're going to knock it high in the air. We do see Puddles just barely manages to knock it back towards the orange side, forcing Bagel to rotate back towards the goal. Yeezy's going to get a clearing shot, though, sending it to the mid. Not Juicy Austin will elevate, knocking the ball back to the ground as Puddles takes it up the side, hitting it into the air for a beautiful clearing shot, but it's going to go far to the left into Not Juicy Austin's tires, and it's going to get another wide clearing shot back towards the midfield to Big.
Ooh, double commit comes out. Yeezy barely able to clear it. Big recenters it up. Yeezy can't find the clear, and oh, everybody for the Barracudas bailed. Oh, great bump out of the way, and Not Juicy Austin with an assist from Poppy's able to take that one and tie this game up.
It's 1-1, and I think we have almost 3 minutes still on the clock, so let's just say it's a 0-0 score.
A really great play there. The Barracudas with a bit of a misplay on that clear. Oh, but Yeezy wins that kickoff quite cleanly. Poppy now with a great pass to Not Juicy Austin. That shot just barely goes wide as Quez makes the save. Ball gets bumped all the way down to the other side. Yeezy is there, looking to set it up for a teammate or maybe play it himself, but Poppy's able to play it around the net on that backboard. Dribble it towards midfield where Quez is waiting, but the ball skips over him. So Bagel now has to make the save. He will. But he gets challenged by Puddles. The Barracuda's defense is starting to collapse here in this game too.
We have Easy, though, who's going to manage to get the ball down into the corner for the side of Southeast, but Big's going to play it off that back wall. However, the ball's going to get sent straight to Bagel for a centering shot with a follow-up from Quez, but it's going to get cleared away by Puddles over towards the side.
Oh, Easy. Great pass over to Quez. Shot just disrupted. Bagel goes up for it, but Easy ran into him. The Barracudas double commit on what could have been a goal. They've got to be careful with those. Now Quez near midfield. Hits that ball into the corner, wants to center it for himself or a teammate, not able to find it, and Puddles will go racing down, plays it around one, gets it around a second one, but Yeezy should be there to make it clear, and he is.
Unfortunately for Puddles, they weren't able to maintain that possession because they ran out of boost. Got to keep an eye on that resource. We've got Yeezy right now. He's going to try and take the ball away, but it's getting knocked away by one of the players of Southeast. We do see Puddle trying to get some level of control here. Not just see Austin will rotate towards the goal and decide to drop back. Puddles got their sights on the ball, but three members of the side of the Barracudas are there trying to put pressure on them to take the ball away. Not just see Austin's going to take it up the side. We've got Yeezy and Quez right there in the corner, though, to disrupt that play as we see Big Poppy's going to get this possession on that ball, as is Puddles, forcing all three members of the Barracudas to just wait dead in the water at the goal.
Bagel can't get the ball dunked over by not Juicy Austin. Big Poppy in the corner looking for a goal. Oh, there was no follow-up. That ball was right in front of the net. No one in the Barracudas challenged it. Quez now, looking for a solo goal. Puddles does a great job redirecting it. Yeezy wants to recenter it for a teammate. He's got Quez right near midfield, plays it around one, goes for the double tap, sets his teammate up perfectly, but nobody was there. Puddles gets the clear away, and we're just under a minute and a half in this tie game.
This is final lap of Mario as we've got Quez over here trying to take the ball away from Not Juicy Austin. Austin will knock it off the ceiling down towards the ground, and Quez is going to manage to get possession, clearing it towards the blue goal off the crossbar. The follow-up from Easy's there. It's going to be just too high once again. Is Quez going to be there for the follow-up? They will not, as the ball gets dropped to the midfield. Puddles is going to try and take it, but Easy's going to knock it towards the side wall for that clearing shot, sending it back towards the blue side.
Not Juicy Austin racing in. Quez wants the pass to Yeezy in the corner. Puddle's going to disrupt it, but the ball goes on net. Not Juicy Austin will hit it away, but Yeezy keeps it on the blue side by popping it up in the air. Quez plays it, looking for the double tap off the back wall. Double commit turned away there by Southeast. Ball barely redirected by Not Juicy Austin. Bagel goes retreating in 30 seconds left, and now there's a chance here for Southeast to win this game.
We've got Quez trying to take the ball up the side, but they won't be able to do it, so Bagel will redirect the ball towards the mid. Quez will be there to try and get it, but Poppy will manage to get the demolition on them, leaving it a 2v3 for a couple of moments. We've got Puddles elevating, knocking the ball over towards the side of Orange. It's gonna land right into Quez's tires, though, so they're gonna be able to slow it down just slightly as we see Puddles elevate for a shot on goal, but Bagel will be there for the calculation and save it, not once, but twice as we head into overtime.
Yeah, that was insane. I would have loved to have seen the replay because I think Bagel did the wraparound in the goal. Absolutely wild. Now at the kickoff, a couple of mistakes, one from Southeast, one for the Barracudas. Finally, Puddle's able to make a save there. Loses control of the dribble though, but he will hit Yeezy out of the way, opening things up for Not Juicy Austin. But he makes a huge mistake, allowing Quez to try and set this one up for a teammate. Looks like Poppy's able to just clear it down into the corner. Barracudas trying to end this one and go to the finals. Barely can't dunk the ball over Not Juicy Austin, who makes the save. Puddles now clears it down in the first 30 seconds of overtime. Southeast have to defend for their life.
We've got Yeezy who plays the ball up off the ceiling, but the knockdown's going to land right in front of Not Juicy Austin once again. Bagel will be in the corner on the orange side, though, with some help from Yeezy to knock the ball into a clearing mid-shot. Oh, there was a shot on goal, but Quez calculated that one perfectly and knocks it over towards the side with a follow-up from Yeezy trying to play it off the wall to get that clear up to the midfield. All three members of the Barracudas are on the defensive side now to make sure that ball does not go in. There's another clear coming out from Quez, but the shot on goal from Big will find that golden goal.
Yeah, just a great job there. Thought that the Barracudas had several opportunities to win that game, especially there in overtime, but that is not the case. We are heading on to a game number 3. If you are just joining us, Monday's schedule was changed a little bit, pushed everything back an hour. So we will have Madden coming up after the Esports Tower Rumble wraps up. We will see if Wasty was able to advance to the next round of his playoffs. But right now we've got our Game 3 here in our second semifinal between Southeast and the Barracudas. And great job by Southeast keeping that game close, winning it in overtime. I think the Barracudas probably going to realize they left a lot of goals on the table, though, so we'll see if we get the Game 1 performance or they just absolutely came alive, or if they get the Game 2 performance where they just could not find the back of the net.
I'm not going to lie, for that whole overtime portion, and actually that entire match in general, there was a lot less shots on goal than we've seen historically throughout the course of this tournament thus far this week. And so I feel like both teams were probably a little gassed on the mental play just because of how slowed down the pace of that last match was. So hopefully they grab some water, get a handful of chips, shove it in their face, maybe grab some caffeine, get juiced, and are back at it 100% for this next match.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great response by Southeast to be able to find ways to limit what the Barracudas wanted to do. But, I mean, the Barracudas had so many chances. They had a couple of just really bad double commits, so they just got to take a breather, make sure they relax, trust in their teammates. And one of these teams going to find a way to the championship here. The Forsyth Central is just waiting. They're chilling out. We'll see if it's going to be Southeast Miami or if it will be the Barracudas as we get ready to hop into game number 3. One of these teams goes home, the other one looking for a championship. And I'd be very curious if we get another overtime game after what we just saw in game 2.
I hate to say it, but we probably are. The one thing, though, that I want to say to the side of the Barracudas is trust your teammates, because I see a lot of double commits coming out that could be easily mitigated by the simple trusting in the mine call or the I got it call.
Oh, off the kickoff is a great win. Yeezy's going to take a shot. Not Juicy Austin will turn that one away. Bagel wants to keep the possession alive, as Yeezy can't quite win the battle into the corner, and the ball gets hit all the way down into the other side. Quez now elevating, wants to carry it himself, going to run out of boost, you would think. The ball will just go wide as Poppy's able to clear that one away. Bagel now looking for a shot. Not going to be close enough, and Puddle should be able to clear this one away with ease.
We've got Easy trying to put pressure on Puddles, though, forcing them to pass it over to Big, who's going to get a wide shot on the goal into the corner. Not Juicy Austin will take it up the wall, dropping it down in front of the goal, but Yeezy will get that clearing shot into the midfield and take it past Big. Now they just have to get past Not Juicy Austin. However, the follow-up from Quez will be there to maintain possession as the ball drops right in front of the goal. Bagel's there for the follow-up. It's going to go be playing off the backboard. No one's going to get a clean shot here as it just ping-pongs around between these players.
Poppy trying to clear that one towards midfield, not able to find it. Not Juicy Austin and Puddles both in the corner. Austin able to get around a pair of members from the Barracudas, and they will go retreating. Poppy looking for a solo play there, not able to make it as Quez will disrupt him. Ends up bailing on the ball as Puddles goes racing over it. So Not Juicy Austin in a one-on-one with Quez, passes it back. Puddles wasn't ready for it though. Yeezy centers it up. There's no teammate there. Bagel hanging out near the midfield. Perfect position. Stop that one and keep the play alive. But Puddles going to intercept that pass, and now they're going to force the Barracudas to want to be on the defensive.
Got Yeezy, though, knocking the ball off the side all the way back down towards the blue goal with the help from Quez, who's going to play it off that back wall. And the follow-up from Bagel, but won't be enough to get that shot on goal as Big manages to get the save. Not Juicy Austin has to drop down right in front of their goal to save that ball as it gets knocked over into the corner. We do see Not Juicy Austin taking the ball in the air up the mid, but it's going to get dropped right in front of Yeezy.
That second shot just goes wide of the net. Quez now trying to clear it down as we've already almost gone halfway through this game. Pass over to Yeezy in midair. Can't find a double tap. Poppy's able to clear that one and make a great save. Not Juicy Austin spikes it near the mid. Oh, they sneak the ball under. One last chance here, but Yeezy's able to clear that one away. Not Juicy Austin keeps it alive. Quez falls on top of his hood, plays it around one. He's got Yeezy to the left, but that pass just a bit too fast.
The ball gets popped up into the air at the corners. We see Big manage to get a level of possession on it. However, the follow-up from Yeezy is going to find that first goal just past the halfway mark of this match 3.
Great job by Bagel, just centering it up, and Yeezy comes racing in, pinballs it off himself and Puddles a couple of times, and he finds us our first goal of game number 3. We'll see if the Barracudas can build on this lead off the kickoff as Bagel wins it quite cleanly. Not just Austin was trying to clear it away. Quez had to make that play. It would have been a wide open goal. Poppy's trying to pass it down to Puddles, who's cherry picking in the corner. Puddles centers it up for Not Juicy Austin. Huge save there by Quez to keep this in a 1-0 game for the Barracudas.
We've got all three members from the Barracudas over here by their own goal as Yeezy's trying to take the ball up the mid. They managed to play it past Big. However, the clear and disruption coming out from the southeast is enough for Big to get possession of the ball. Still over here in the orange corner, Bagel and Yeezy will elevate to try and disrupt the shot on goal as Not Juicy Austin knocks it just wide. Bagel's going to get disrupted and knocked away from that ball. Now Yeezy will try and fend off Not Juicy Austin from getting a goal-scoring shot as Yeezy now takes it up the side to the mid.
Yeezy's going to try and double tap that one. Can't quite find it. Shot just to the left of the net, and Yeezy couldn't find the follow-up. As Puddles now trying to pass it down. He's got Poppy looking for a shot, not able to find it. Not Juicy Austin can't quite center, and then that ball's going to ricochet all the way in the wrong direction.
Oh, no.
Crazy play. Quez gets credit for the goal, and that's a huge one for the Barracudas.
That Not Juicy Austin, my heart goes out to you.
Just an unfortunate pinch there off of Not Juicy Austin. That gives the Barracudas a 2-0 lead. Puddle's going to miss on that one as time is running out. Not Juicy Austin looking for a chance to keep his team in it with a chance to maybe go to those finals. Puts the ball right in front of the net. Poppy takes the shot, turned away by Yeezy. Follow up by Puddles, way too weak. Double commit does come out, but Quez able to clear to the other side. Poppy will miss on it. Not Juicy Austin will do the same, and this opens up Bagel for a 1v1 versus Puddles. They'll play it around him. Great chance here for Quez, but a huge save by Puddles to keep Southeast with a chance.
We've got Bagel and Quez with the double commit over here down in the corner. Quez rotates back towards the goal to calculate the shot from Big, and they managed to do just that, but the follow-up from Not Juicy Austin leads another shot on goal. Bagel will redirect it towards the corner. We do see Quez and Bagel trying to fend off multiple members of the side of Southeast, taking it down into the corner, forcing all three members of Southeast to meet them down there. They're going to pop it up to the mid, sending it down to the orange goal, but the disruption coming out from the Barracudas is just enough to clear it away, and Quez manages to redirect that clean shot on goal over into the corner, and Bagel takes it up to the mid.
See Quez here with 4 saves right now. Huge reason why the Barracudas look like they will be advancing to our finals as time will unfortunately just tick down on Southeast. Not going to be able to find 2 goals here in the final seconds, so the Barracudas, by the skin of their teeth, will be able to advance. Quez probably could have scored that one, and the Barracudas will advance on. They will take on Forsyth Central as a rematch of a group game we saw earlier. The Barracudas did not win that one. They got 2-0 by Forsyth, so we will see what happens in our championship. Well, you want to be seen by expert college recruiters? Talk directly to eSport industry insiders like pro athletes, team general managers, and game producers, and join the club. Esports Tower players get insider access to the industry insights, and with our featured rumbles, recruiters are starting to take notice too. It's a great way to score exposure if you're looking to start your path to pro or land a collegiate scholarship. Go check them out, esportstower.com. Well, we are set up now for the finals here in the Esports Tower. It will be Forsyth Central taking on the Barracudas. Do you have any thoughts here before we go to our break, Nerdy, on this matchup?
My only thought is this is going to be exciting.
We've seen the Barracudas now in their 2nd straight championship. They're looking for their 3rd title overall. They have not won, though, in quite a few weeks, so it would be oh so sweet. And, of course, they'd like revenge against Forsyth Central, who handed them their only loss so far in group play, but the Barracudas still advance. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our best of 5 finals. Who's it going to be? Forsyth Central, the Barracudas. Who's this week's champ? Find out after the break. Welcome back in to this Esports Tower Rumble. We are on to the championships here in the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. It is the Barracudas. It is Forsyth Central. It's a rematch from an earlier game. The Barracudas trying to get revenge after losing in last week's championship. And both these teams, some of the talented we had in this week's Rumble. If you're just joining us, every week some of the best high school teams in the nation join the Esports Elite teams in a standalone bracket. Beginning with group play, they round robin through the groups. Top teams advance into our bracket where we just had our semifinals wrap up. And now we are on to our finals here. It moves on to a best of 5. We have not seen a 5-game final. Usually a team has run away in dominating fashion. We'll see if that is the case or if Forsyth Central and the Barracudas will need all 5 games here today.
Okay, I'm using my caster abilities to predict that this will be a 5-game series, just because that's really what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, these two teams seem incredibly close. Forsyth Central did 2-0 the Barracudas in the group stage, so we will see if that carries over or if the Barracudas have figured out something that is working. Both these teams put up goals in bunches in our semifinals. Felt like Forsyth a bit more dominating in their win. The Barracudas needing all 3 games, and it definitely got a lot closer to the end. So we'll see here in game number 1 if one of these players or one of these teams has an early performance to set the message.
I'm not going to lie, Barracudas, you're my underdogs right now. You're probably the most mentally gassed, so I'm rooting for you. Good luck. Hopefully you have enough caffeine and food in your system to keep you going. And don't forget to drink water. It's important.
Before we get into this, we will get Doc's keys to the game. Presented by the Esports Tower. Play the shot and the rebound. Disrupt the pathing of attackers. Defend and attack that boost. And rotate to the back post quickly. It's all brought to you by the Esports Tower. Score pro advice at esportstower.com. Improve your game sense, improve your team play, and improve your performance under pressure. You'll get matched with great players and professional coaches to help you rank up. And we're about to see it will be Forsyth Central or the Barracudas that come out here as the champions in this week's Esports Tower Rumble. So get ready for game number 1 in this now best of 5 series. Great kickoff win there for KG. Ariana's going to go up for the ball. Looks like they're not able to find it. Buddy will go over there as well, but it's Ariana who gets the shot on the net. Bagel able to turn that one away. Buddy, who was the hero of that semifinal, trying to set something up for a teammate, but Ariana will miss on it, and that's going to allow Quez to clear it down over to the blue side.
Quez is going to continue to take that ball. However, there's going to be Buddy swooping in and knock it back towards the mid. Easy will elevate, knocking it over towards Buddy and Ariana as they try to maintain possession of the ball here on the side of Orange, knocking the ball away from Bagel. 2 members of the Barracudas will elevate, knocking the ball over into the corner, managing to disrupt that attack coming out from Forsyth. The Ariana will be over there for that rotation, knocking the ball into a centering shot, but KG's just not there for the follow-up, so it gets knocked away, but Buddy's there for the follow-up as Easy knocks it back over towards KG.
Quez trying to clear this one away. Easy will pop it up, but Ariana reads that one perfectly. Hits the ball into the corner. Bagel, though, makes a great save. Has to retreat as Buddy wants the pressure. Yeezy's ended up knocking Bagel with that ball, though. We saw this play the Barracudas. Lots of double commits as Ariana can't find the shot. Buddy going to center it for themselves. Trying for the double tap. Can't quite find it as Quez is there, but Buddy looked like for a moment they're going to beat on the ball. Instead, Quez clears it until KG just hits it right back.
Bagel's waiting for that ball down in the corner with some help with Yeezy. They managed to play it off the wall, but the follow-up from Ariana is going to knock it high back into the corner, forcing Bagel to climb up to knock it back down. KG will be there to send it into the corner. Quez is there as well, managing to pop it over 1 member and demolish KG in the process, leaving Yeezy to take the ball up the mid. KG's there, though, with the respawn to disrupt that forward push as Bagel gets just knocked around dead in the water, leaving Queasy to take the ball, taking it back towards the midfield, though, as it gets sent back to the corner, and KG gets it.
Easy pops it up in the air, gets it around KG. Buddy's going to make a nice save. Ariana looking for a clear, can't find it. Bagel recenters it. Buddy caught up in the air, but no punish from the Barracudas. And that ball is going to be spiked back right in front of the net. Ariana will clear it away, but Quez now looking for something. Off the wall, kind of hits the ceiling there, takes a funky bounce, and it allows Buddy to clear it down. But Yeezy wants to keep this ball in play. He'll retreat on it. Now makes a great play, plays it around 1, looking to play around a second one. KG barely pushes that ball into the crossbar.
We've got Quez rotating up to try and put pressure on the goal, but we've got 3 members on the side of Forsyth waiting to try and maintain possession.
we're going to get a demolition out from Ariana onto Bagel as Easy gets possession of the ball, but KG will knock it into the corner, and the follow-up from Ariana will be a shot on goal, but it's not going to go in as it gets cleared just to the left, leaving Quez and KG to battle it out as the ball gets cleared to the mid.
Easy carrying it down into the corner, gets it around Buddy, takes a shot. Ariana makes a save. Is there emptying off the backboard? No. Ball gets spiked into it. Now KG and Buddy both chasing after it. Open net, but Quez is able to make a save. Can't quite get a pass from Yeezy though, and the ball will land behind him. Ariana will miss, but there's Buddy's shot, ricocheting around, and Ariana will get the final hit in, and they'll score the first goal of this game.
The Barracudas had a lot of side pressure going on for the majority of that full 2 minutes. We just saw the ball basically did not leave the blue side for the good portion of that. Now we're down to just under 2 minutes remaining. It's still anyone's game as we see Quez get that first kickoff, but it's going to get knocked right into Buddy's tires.
I think we might have a disconnect here. KG's not moving at all. So Forsyth's going to have to handle here in a 3-on-2. We'll see if the Barracudas end up having one of their players stop playing as well to even things out. Does not appear to be the case right now. They're still unable to find the goal, though, as Bagel's going to lose that one. Ariana in the corner, trying to pop it up, not able to find it. Buddy looks for a follow-up. He can't get one either. Ariana now retreating. And there we do see in the top left corner, KG has lost connection. So we'll see if Forsyth can hold on to this lead for the last minute and 10 seconds in a 3-on-2. Shot just wide of the net. Quez looking for something. He's not able to find it. Buddy will now carry it down. 1 minute left and a great stop there by the side of the Barracudas.
We see a demolition come out onto Yeezy at the mid, but Bagel's going to get possession of this ball. It's going to get knocked into the air with a follow-up from Quez. They're going to get a shot on goal. It's going to be just high, and they're not going to be able to follow that up as Buddy manages to knock it away. Yeezy will be there to try and get that centering shot. It ricochets off multiple members of Forsyth, and the follow-up from Bagel will find that equalizing goal with just 39 seconds left.
Yeah, it's big miscommunication here by Forsyth. Buddy and Ariana both trying to make a save on the ball. Yeezy with a great knock out of the way. They barely squeaked that one in. We said KG has lost connection, so it is a 2-on-3 for Forsyth. They weren't able to hold on to the lead, but off the kickoff, Buddy, nearly had an opportunity. The Barracudas end up hitting each other out of the way. That could have been a punish there for Forsyth Central, but they weren't able to get it. 30 seconds left here in regulation. Easy gonna take the shot. Buddy will make a great save. Trying to make a play on the ball. Everybody's sort of flipping around it. Nobody wants to hit it. Now finally he'll launch it down into the corner. Ariana will wrap it around, but Yeezy's able to clear that one away.
Yeezy's going to take the ball up the side, but get demoed out by Ariana, leaving Buddy with the ball over here by the blue goal, but the pressure coming out from Quez will keep the ball on the side of blue with just 2 seconds remaining here in regulation. Forsyth still managing to hang on to this equalized score right now. As we head into overtime, it is still a 2v3 game. Forsyth is definitely going to be sweating it out right now.
Forsyth's going to need something great to happen. Great off the kickoff, but Easy able to clear it away. Buddy couldn't quite find a rebound. Now Quez goes chasing down. Ariana should be able to make a great save. KG has rejoined the match, and he could not have come in at a better time for his team. And we'll see if he's able to make something happen. As him and Buddy both down in the same area. Yeezy's able to make a great stop. KG goes chasing after him. Ariana will come rushing in. Keeps the ball alive for the side of Forsyth Central. Ball gets cleared away, but Buddy is there right in the corner. Yeezy barely gets a hit on it, but KG's there! Oh, huge save from Quez. Double commit comes out. Can they find a centering? No. Now Ariana's got to retreat to make sure this doesn't go in on an open net.
Got Bagel chasing down that ball, trying to get it away from Ariana. They're going to play it off that back wall. Ariana's going to take it back up towards the orange goal, but Quez will be there for the redirect. Buddy will follow that one up, though, right in front of the goal. It's going to get played off the backboard. Ariana will be able to calculate that one perfectly as we see KG get taken out by Quez. The ball's going to drop right in front of the goal into Buddy's tires. However, the double commit coming out from Yeezy and Quez is just enough to make sure that there isn't a clean shot on the goal. KG gets a centering shot, but the follow-up isn't enough as Quez gets another save on the goal. I don't know, maybe a new title of Guardian Angel should be added to this game for how many saves you can get in a single round.
Yeah, Yeezy and Quez both have 3 saves aside. They have dealt with so much pressure from the side of Forsyth Central. Now they finally get an opportunity here. Centers it up, but Yeezy not able to find that one. KG plays it around a couple. Now into the corner. Quez going to be able to clear that one back down. Ariana and Buddy are both there. One of them should be able to make the save. No, neither of them can. And Quez gets the game winner. And the Barracudas win game 1 in this championship.
That one went into overtime by almost 2 minutes. So my prediction of this being a 5-game series is still standing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if KG's able to figure out his internet issues, if he is able to make an impact, because, I mean, Forsyth was leading that game for a majority of the time only with 2 members. So maybe if KG's there the whole time, Forsyth will come alive. But the Barracudas didn't give up. They took the advantage they had. They were finally able to tie the game, and then KG came back, so they did score the game-winning goal 3-on-3, and a great play there by the Barracudas to win game 1.
I'm not going to lie, even in our previous rounds, you can see the player ping, and KG's ping was actually at like 104 in the previous rounds, while his teammates were chilling out at 40, and high ping is never a fun thing to deal with. I really hope, KG, that your internet gets figured out. That can be a huge tilting factor for your team, so if you do disconnect again, just make sure you keep those positive vibes rolling in that chat and then in those voice comms so no one gets tilted, and your team can maintain their advantage, at least on the mental state.
Yeah, that'll be something, a storyline to track here is the internet of KG, as that was maybe a deciding factor, but we're getting ready to hop into game number 2 here. The Forsyth Central and the Barracudas getting ready to go. And we're getting ready to see if the Barracudas can get 1 game away here from claiming their 3rd championship. We see there, as we said, Madden playoffs still around the corner. See if Wasey is going to be able to win his matchup, not quite for the championship, but to stay alive for the NACE championship in Madden. But before we do that, we've got to crown a winner in our Esports Tower Rumble. And we're getting ready for game number 2 with the Barracudas and Forsyth Central all ready to go off the kickoff. KG will win that one, but it will end up on the blue side. Ariana able to play that one around easy. Got KG in the follow-up, but Bagel's able to clear that one back.
Easy and Quez are there for the rotation back towards the blue goal. We've got KG trying to get some level of pressure up. Bagel's going to get a nice shot on the goal. It's going to go just a little bit to the left, but the follow-up from Quez will find that connecting shot and get us our first goal for round 2. Oh, look at that pretty paint job.
Doing tricks over there in the corner.
Is this another disconnect?
Yeah, I don't know. Waiting to see. We had a camera disconnect there. That was kind of wild, so we'll have to see. Hopefully we're able to get back into that game. Looks like here we go. Now we're able to get back in. So maybe, yeah, our camera was just having a little bit of issues there. We're going to see, looks like Barracuda's now trying to find something. Quez is able to get another one. The Barracuda's able to build on this lead.
Technology is both our savior and our doom. I love having camera issues. I'm totally joking.
There we go. Now we're all back here. The Barracudas have built a 2-0 lead quite quickly. And to our knowledge, everyone is still in the game, so that is a good thing. Is right off that, Ariana's going to hit it in, and we've got a high-scoring affair here in the first
There
minute.
was an assist there from, it looks like one of them, from one of the members of the Barracudas on accident. Yeah, I think Bagel or Quez might have accidentally tipped that ball in. Whoopsies.
That was just quite the quick kickoff goal after game 1 took us to overtime and was a 2-1 finish. Did not expect this many goals to be scored this early in game number 2, as Ariana's going to get a demolition. Buddy, though, and KG both going to miss on the ball. Easy now in the corner. Can't play it around Ariana, who will spike it up into the ceiling. Bagel will go flying past it. Easy's looking to make a play, but Bagel gets demoed, so the Barracudas have to be careful. Quez gets that ball stolen away, but Bagel off the respawn gets a great hit on it. KG hits it over into the corner. Quez shot turned away. Now we see Yeezy come racing in, trying to get a centering pass to somebody on his team. Oh, gets it perfectly. He plays it himself.
We're seeing a lot of demolitions coming out from Foresight onto the Barracudas. Maybe the play here is if I'm going to have lag, you too get to lag as well. And in that lag is your respawn time resetting consistently. KG, if that is your strat, go for it. I hope it works in your favor as this kickoff goes more in favor of the side of Barracudas. However, it's going to be a little bit too fast for anyone to get a nice touch with the Barracudas. The follow-up there, however, from Bagel will be enough to maintain possession down here in the corner as Easy's trying to calm the ball down, playing it past two members of the side of Foresight, but Buddy ultimately is going to get that possession, taking it up the wall. With the help of Ariana, they're going to play it off the backboard, but it's going to be cleared away, forcing Ariana to chase it at the mid.
Quez looked like thought he maybe had a teammate there to pass it to. Nobody was there. Buddy ends up hitting it into the wall quite a few times. Now Ariana's clearing it down. KG gets bumped out of the way, ends up finding himself in a great position. But Yeezy reads that one perfectly off the backboard and repositions the ball away from his own net. Bagel now trying to make a play. Ariana goes up, misses on it. So Yeezy's able to get a pass down to Quez. Now looking for the follow-up, can't quite get it. KG loses the ball though, so Bagel passes it down to Yeezy. Do they have a shot? They do, but Buddy turns it away.
We have Ariana taking the ball up the mid now, but Quez will be there to try and redirect it, but the follow-up from Ariana will be just too much, finding the second goal for the side of Foresight.
It's a great play. Quez makes a great save. Bagel unfortunately redirects it, and Ariana recognizes that and gets Foresight back within one goal with just under 2.5 minutes left in this game 2 of our championship. KG, great win off the kickoff. Pass over to Buddy, who has been silent so far in our championship after his huge semifinal. Unfortunately, not able to find anything there. Ariana looking for the hat trick. It's a demo instead. Now KG with an opportunity in a 3-on-2. Bagel has just now respawned. KG, a little bit too fancy there, loses the ball.
Quez manages to pop that ball up into the mid with a follow from Easy and knock it high again. Buddy will elevate, dropping the ball down right in front of Ariana. Bagel putting the pressure on Ariana is going to manage to get the ball cleared over to the side. Ariana's going to take the ball up the wall, dropping it down right in front of the goal. The follow-up from KG, though, will be disrupted by one of the members of the Barracudas. We see Buddy managing to get a shot on goal. Easy tries to elevate to knock it away. He's just barely going to miss it by Ariana, forcing him to clear it over towards the side. Ariana is not letting up on this push, however, as they're running low on boost. All three members of the Barracudas have rotated back towards the goal as a demolition comes out on Bagel. It is a 3v1 now for the side of Foresight, and they find that equalizer goal with just 92 seconds left.
Great job by Buddy, right off the demolition. The huge clear from Ariana, plays that pass perfectly. Quez just could not quite get there in time, and Bagel did not respawn. And just like that, Foresight Central has tied things up here with 1.5 minutes left. See who finds the advantage here in regulation. It looks like it could be Buddy as he's trying for the double tap. Can't quite find it off the back wall. Ariana's going to keep it alive, though. Finally do get it cleared down. Quez, ooh, ball ricochets around. Could be a great opportunity here for the Barracudas if Quez is able to hit the ball, but he's not able to.
We've got KG managing to play it over one member of the side of the Barracudas, but it gets knocked into the corner. All three members of Foresight are there. Buddy's rotating back towards the goal. Ariana's got two to play it around as it gets popped high in the air and thrown over to the side by Yeezy. And now we've got Buddy with the shot on goal. It's going to go wide, play off the backboard. Yeezy's going to take that ball down in the corner, trying to battle it past KG. They managed to do it, taking it back to the mid, but the follow-up from Ariana is going to get another shot in on goal, and Bagel's going to be there for the save.
Bagel trying to clear it towards midfield, barely gets it over Ariana, but unfortunately KG is there. Now Ariana able to hit it into the corner, recenters it as Buddy looking for something on the back of the net. Yeezy's going to play it off the wall. He's got Bagel there, but Ariana will dunk it over him. Quez now in a great position to make a save, and we're already down to our final 30 seconds, and nobody's given any inch here in our final seconds, but a great demolition could open things up, but ball goes onto the orange on the blue side, so that'll cancel out the demolition.
We've got Quez, who manages to just barely tip the ball above the goal to save it from KG's shot. Buddy's going to elevate, taking it up the side wall. It's going to get disrupted, though. That shot from Ariana is going to get knocked wide by Yeezy. Yeezy has the ball at the midfield. Quez gets demolition by Ariana as we are down at the 1 second mark. The ball touches the ground. There is overtime, golden goal once again. And we're in the final lap.
See here who's going to be victorious. Last time it was the Barracudas in overtime. They have a great chance here as Yeezy's going to pop it up for Bagel, but it's too high, and Buddy's able to clear it down. Now he has a great opportunity, but Quez will make the save. So both teams with Defensive breakdowns early. Ariana's able to corral this one near midfield. Quez barely gets a nose on it to push it away. And now it looks like Easy's going to pop it up in the air, try and get it into the corner and away for Buddy, who set something up for Ariana. He's going to run into Quez. They've got to be careful. Crossbar makes the save. KG over pursues it. The Forsyth unfortunately had a great opportunity to win it right there.
KG is going to play the ball off the ceiling to get a centering shot, but the elevation from Yeezy is going to be enough to knock it back towards the mid. But the follow-up from Quez is Yeezy gets demoed by KG. The ball gets knocked towards the blue goal, into the corner, but gets cleared away back towards Buddy, who's going to take it up the side. Yeezy's there, however, and redirects it back towards KG down in the blue corner. Yeezy's there for the follow-up. He has a shot on goal. It gets redirected by KG with the follow-up from Bagel going just a little bit too high, with the second touch coming out from Bagel and Queasy. It's just not enough to find that goal, though.
KG gets bumped out of the way by Ariana. Probably not the play you want to make here. Ends up allowing KG to set it up perfectly off the wall. Quez just needs one more hit. Yeezy on an open goal. Nobody's there. Can KG make the save? No! And Yeezy wins it in overtime, and the Barracudas are one game away from the championship.
We've seen the Barracudas are one game away, but we've seen the rotation break down, disrupting their own players and knocking each other around. You've got to clean up those comms and make sure that you aren't putting your own players in at a disadvantage by being too aggressive on your own teammates. Be careful.
Yeah, both these teams have had a little bit of that double commit issue. We'll see here if Forsyth Central has a plan to extend this series or if the Barracudas can make themselves champions once again. Both games have taken overtime, though. This was a very, very well-fought final between these two teams. Feels like anyone's game. The Barracudas came out strong in that one. Hopefully we don't have any disconnect issues in this one. And we'll see if the Barracudas can get themselves a championship with a 3-0 sweep, or if Forsyth Central can get us at least to a Game 4.
Not going to lie, if both Quez and Buddy keep having those fantastic saves, we're going to be perpetually seeing overtime with how many times those two have basically been the saving graces for their team, blocking those shots that both you and I were like, oh no, that's probably going in.
Yeah, we've seen some great goalie play for both these sides. Just think it's interesting for Forsyth that Buddy has been very quiet on the offensive end. Ariana's been the one who's had to pick up the slack. So if Buddy can come alive and play like he did against Grayson, where he scored, 8 goals in a 2-game series, then it could be a problem for the Barracudas. So they're going to have to watch out for him. It's Game 3. Barracudas up 2-0. They could win it right here. Forsyth Central, I'm sure, has other plans to get us to a game number 4 is off the kickoff. KG wins that one, and that's a great start as Ariana puts it in just 4 seconds into the game.
Kickoff goals, I love them. I love seeing them.
That's just excellent play. Quez can't even get there in time. And that is the start that Forsyth Central wanted if they want to extend this series. KG with another clean win off the kickoff, trying to set something up for a teammate this time, though the Barracudas are ready for it. Quez is going to pass it down over to Bagel. They'll double commit on that one. And KG's going to send it down all the way to the other side, where Yeezy will play it right in front of his own net. He'll pop it up in the air. Plays it under KG and allows Quez to hit it down into the corner.
Ariana's going to be there, though, to try and corral the ball down as Bagel gets a centering shot. It's going to get knocked down, though, by Buddy, barely making sure it doesn't go in. Quez is going to be on the orange side for that follow-up, having to play it around Buddy, taking it up in the air. They've elevated it past one member, almost two members of the side of Forsyth, as Ariana manages to get possession here in the corner with a follow-up from Buddy that's going to be able to keep the ball, sending it to the mid.
Quez immediately hits it back, looking to play his own rebound. Can't quite do it as multiple members of Forsyth are there to stop that one. Ariana carrying it all the way down to the other side now before it gets disrupted. Buddy will center it in front of the net, but Quez is there. He's got Yeezy to the left, but he can't get around Ariana. Now Bagel will launch it down. Can't quite get it around Buddy, though. Keeps that ball alive. Hit back towards midfield, and Quez just knocks it down to the corner where Ariana immediately launches it back onto that orange side and forces Yeezy to make a great save.
Quez then elevates, knocking the ball back towards the blue goal, but Buddy's there to prevent that shot from going in and to boop Yeezy around to prevent him from getting an easy second follow-up shot. Ariana's going to rotate back towards the side of Orange, elevating to keep the ball from crossing that midfield mark. Yeezy, however, is going to beat them down to the ball in the corner, playing it off the wall and past one member of Foresight. They just got to beat KG over here in the corner, but KG is going to manage to get a touch and center that ball, with the follow-up from Quez is going to keep this ball alive here in the corner.
Here midfield, Yeezy hits it back into the corner. The Barracudas trying to find the equalizer here. Quez plays it around one, can't quite pop it over Ariana though, but here is Bagel. Buddy though barely wins the race of that ball. Yeezy will hit it back. Quez there for the shot, hits off the crossbar though. The Barracudas can't quite find it. Now they have an open net. Quez off the respawn, can't get there in time, and Ariana's made this a 2-0 game for Foresight.
I think Ariana got that demo, got the clearing shot and the follow-up assist on that from the attempted clear from Quez. Quez is probably going to be out for, I'm going to say gasoline, I guess, because it's not really blood in this next round.
See, this is the biggest lead we've seen Foresight build, and that's another one. KG spikes it in off the kickoff. Foresight Central's looking like they want a game number 4.
The Barracudas looking like they might be a little gassed, maybe time to get some extra water and food in their system. They need to clean up those rotations and double commits that they're making more of as time presses on, but a little under 3 minutes, they can get this third game evened out.
Yeah, we saw Foresight Central with a bit of a comeback in game 2. Plenty of time for the Barracudas. This could be a great start, but the ball gets cleared away. Bagel now trying to set something up. Yeezy's gonna hit it in the wrong direction though. Huge mistake there, and that allows KG to take a shot. Yeezy forced to make it a save. Ariana wants to keep the pressure on. Ball will get spiked out towards right in front of that net. Shot from KG comes out. Ball kept alive for Foresight. Here is Buddy. Will get demo, but does get a shot on the goal. Yeezy makes a great save. Waiting for it, pops it over Ariana, but there's 2 members there at Foresight, and they're able to hit it right back, and the Barracudas are starting to run out of time, and they're really not generating much pressure.
We do see Bagel staying more towards their own goal, trying to make sure there isn't any open goal opportunity. So Quez is rotating up, being more aggressive as Buddy's forced to rotate back, and Ariana finds that 4th goal for the side of Foresight. I do not think the Barracudas have the opportunity here to find 4 goals in under 2 minutes. However, they still have another game after this.
Yeah, they still have a pair of games if they were to blow this series to a game 4 or a game 5. As off the kickoff, Bagel does win that one. Ariana pops it up in the air. Buddy just clears it away. But right now the Barracudas have got to find a way to start scoring goals, even if it doesn't matter for this game. It could matter going forward as Ariana gets a huge demo. Bagel now in the corner will wrap it around. KG can't quite hit it back. Bagel with an opportunity. Ariana's the only one left back there, and Ariana has had themselves quite the championship. They make another great save, get a demo, and they nearly hit that one home for their 4th goal of the game.
Quez was there though for that saving shot there to clear it back towards the mid. They're waiting for another opportunity. They bicycle it, just barely hitting it too high above the goal. With a follow-up from Quez, they're managing to keep the pressure alive here at the midfield. KG takes the ball away from Bagel, forcing Yeezy to elevate, playing the ball off the wall. Ariana's going to try and tip it up to keep the ball alive. Quez will elevate, knocking it down onto the mid on the side of blue, with Yeezy over here trying to play it past Buddy.
Yeezy plays it around one. Can't quite get it around Buddy though. Quez will go up for it, looking to double tap it off the back of the wall. He can't find it either as Ariana makes a great save, and Yeezy will hit it home. Won't matter for this game, but it could unlock something for the Barracudas as they get their first one, and they're down 4-1 with 40 seconds left.
That was a lot of touches off that back wall from Quez, and to maintain possession without even getting booped away by a member of Foresight, I am so shocked.
32 seconds left here. Probably not enough time for a comeback. It's going to be 42 seconds left. Still probably a very, very risky comeback here as Yeezy can't quite find it. Ariana keeps it alive. Bagel now racing down, gets demolition though. Quez with an opportunity though. 2 men to beat. He'll pop it up in the air. Play it out the back wall. Ball's just sitting there. Yeezy hits it home, and the Barracudas clinging to life.
It's not impossible. We have seen our own Broncos do this and score multiple goals within a 30-second time period. Can the Barracudas do it, or will Foresight force us into another game? We shall see.
Not a great start off the kickoff there. Quez can't clear it down. Bagel now in the corner. Veracruz probably got to leave themselves about 5 seconds or so to have any chance of tying this game on a kickoff. And right now the ball's going in the wrong direction as Ariana's going to take a shot on the net, not able to find it, and that will do it for the Barracuda's comeback chances. We will see ourselves at game number 4. Any last goal will be turned away, though. Easy going to keep this one alive. Probably wants that last second goal here. Not going to happen. Ariana will steal that one away. Bagel trying to keep it alive. KG now in possession of the ball. These teams having a bit of fun. They'll pop it up in the air. No!
Who just barely hits the ground before the
Barely
goal.
misses going into the back of the net. But we will have a game 4. We will have Wasey's playoff game in Nace coming up after this. So the high-octane action does not stop here in the Game Pants Esports Arena. But right now, we're looking to see if the Barracudas can make themselves champions or if Forsyth Central can maybe get us to a Game 5 and have those reverse sweeps start to come up.
I don't know. My heart palpitations are coming back. This is going to be very anxiety-inducing for both these teams and me.
Yeah, both of these teams are very, very evenly matched. Probably one of the best finals we've seen so far. Multiple overtime games. That one, the biggest blowout at just 4-2. So I'll be curious to see who strikes first. It was Forsyth Central. 4 seconds into game 3, set the tone off a kickoff, and I'm sure that's something the Barracudas are trying to figure out because kickoffs have routinely been going Forsyth's way.
Well, one of the Docs' keys to the game that has made a reappearance but has disappeared from this one is olaying those demos.
Yep.
And that is something that the Barracudas need to watch out for because that is exactly how Ariana plays. They just honestly get as much boost, as much speed as possible and take out as many people as they can. That is what I'm noticing from them. So, Barracudas, start dodging them.
Well, here we go in game 4. Barracudas still have a chance to win. Forsyth's got to win 2 more games to call themselves champions. KG with a great start here. Quez will make a huge save. Ariana's trying to keep that one alive. Not able to, though, and then loses it off the wall. Yeezy plays it around KG. Quez barely dunks it over Ariana, so Yeezy will send it all the way across the other side of the map. But Buddy is right there. Great pass down to KG. Bagel's trying to make a save. Can't quite find it. Can he get it off the back wall? No. But Buddy's shot goes wide of the net.
Buddy's still trying to maintain possession of this ball, but Yeezy will just barely manage to knock it to the mid, and Quez will find the first goal for the side of Barracudas.
It's a great play here from Quez. Ball takes kind of a funky angle, though, back on those rotations. It's something we talked about when we saw Forsyth in the semifinals. They sometimes full commit on the net and can leave themselves vulnerable to a counterattack, and that costs them right there. Now Bagel off the kickoff has a great opportunity. Ball just goes wide of the net. Buddy now trying to clear it back. Quez, though, in perfect position. He'll hit it over into the corner. Play it to himself off the back wall, looking for a teammate. He's got Yeezy there. Yeezy will miss on it. Now Ariana in a 1v1 with Bagel, who just has to hit it over to the side. Barely gets it, and now Quez is there. Quez goes racing down, so does Buddy, and there's a chance here for the Barracudas. Yeezy's shot goes wide, though.
All 3 members of Forsyth are corralling around towards that goal to prevent it from going in easily. KG's going to get that shot finally to clear it out towards the mid. Ariana's going to try and take it up the wall, but Yeezy will ultimately end up with possession, leaving Ariana to elevate, knock it away, but they're not letting up on this push from the side of the Barracudas. We do see Bagel trying to calculate where Ariana's going to drop this ball down at the midfield. KG will try and knock it back towards the orange goal. Buddy's there for the follow-up to play it off the wall for the centering pass to KG, and he's taking it down to the corner.
KG got knocked off all 4 wheels there and lost his forward momentum. Now Quez can't quite keep the dribble alive. Ariana comes charging in, but Bagel does enough to stop that one. Yeezy dunks it around Buddy. Looking for a follow-up. Looks like it will be easy, just overdrives it, but does force KG to reposition, and the ball ends up getting launched down to the other side. Ariana takes a shot on the net. Quez will turn that one away. It'll bounce off up the corner over KG. Does Buddy have a shot? He has a pass over to KG, but there's no follow-up there to the side of Forsyth.
Bagel's trying to corral this ball away from the members of Forsyth. Yeezy's going to be there, and Bagel's open for the pass. They do pass it over to Bagel, but it goes just past him. KG tries to grab it, but it looks like Buddy manages to tip it back towards the side of Orange, with Yeezy getting a demo out onto Buddy. It is a 3v2 for a couple of moments. Never mind, Ariana gets the demolition out on Quez. It is now 2v3 for the side of Forsyth as Buddy takes the ball up the wall.
Buddy gonna try and look for a shot. Can't quite find it as Quez makes a great save there. Only 2.5 minutes left. Easy plays it around one. Does he have a follow-up? No, but Quez does. Buddy, though, makes a huge save. Ball still in that middle there. KG's trying to get a pass down to Buddy. He will. Ball gets hit back by Quez, and now down onto that blue side where Ariana looking for a pass to KG. Can't find it. Quez barely stops it. Buddy now in the corner. He has KG charging in, but Yeezy will just clear it down to the blue corner.
Ariana's rotating, grabbing that extra boost, playing it off the wall for a centering pass over to Buddy, who's going to manage to knock it back towards Ariana as they play it off the corner. One of the members of the Barracudas will elevate, knocking it towards the midfield, leaving Bagel to try and chase it down, but it's going to get knocked back by Buddy. Easy will elevate to get possession, but Ariana's going to knock it back towards the orange goal.
Oh, ball just barely hits off the crossbar on a shot from KG. Time starting to tick down. This could be a huge goal if the Barracudas can find it. Buddy does a great job in midair, turning that one away. Quez will clear it all the way down to the other corner, racing in, punishing Ariana for waiting too long, but KG makes a great save, and now Yeezy stuck in a 1-on-2.
KG plays the ball off that corner, but the elevation coming out from the Barracudas managed to get control of the ball. We see a demolition come out on a Bagel from KG, leaving it a 2v1, but Yeezy's going to take the ball up the mid, forcing Buddy and Ariana to chase it down, playing it off the wall, taking it back up towards Quez. Quez is there, manages to knock it back, but KG reads it perfectly, sending it back towards the goal, and manages to find the equalizer with just 52 seconds left.
It's a great play by KG. See if Ariana disrupted the goalie a bit. I think they did. I think they did just enough to force Yeezy into the wrong direction. And we could be trending towards overtime here in game number 4. Right off the kickoff, Quez will win that one. Ariana wanted to cheat it up, not quite able to. Yeezy can't get a hit off it off the wall, though. Now leaves Bagel to clear it down into the corner. Buddy is there. Does take an awkward hop, though, off the premise in the wall. Going to force the ball to go back to their side. Shot from Quez turned away from Buddy, still in a dangerous position. Ariana's going to be able to clear that one away. Yeezy looking for one last chance here in this final 30 seconds. They're not going to find it now. Ariana could maybe put this one in, but Quez with a great save.
Quez off that save, trying to take it up the side, but it's going to get knocked back towards the goal, leaving Yeezy to rotate towards the corner, trying to play it off the back wall. They've got boost in their reserves, so they managed to knock it back towards the mid. Quez will elevate, trying to play it off that back corner. We've got 5 seconds remaining for that equalizer shot. Yeezy takes a shot that gets popped high in the air. This ball touches the ground. We see overtime, and just like that, it's anybody's game once again for a golden goal.
Off here, great chance for Bagel. He'll miss on it though, so will KG. Yeezy now waiting for his opportunity. Can't quite play it over Buddy, who launches it all the way down to the other corner. Bagel not able to play it around Ariana, trying to set something up. Yeezy, loses the dribble. KG has an opportunity to win this one. Cannot find it. And Forsyth's gonna have to retreat.
Ariana breaks some great aerial movements to play it past 2 members of the side of the Barracudas, but Bagel's there to play it off the back wall. It gets knocked right across the orange goal. Always a risky play, but Yeezy's going to take it up the side as Buddy's putting pressure on them, as is KG. Bagel tries to be there for the follow-up, but the ball's going to get knocked back towards the orange goal. Yeezy's going to be there for the save as Quez takes it up the side.
Quez trying to set something up for a teammate. Here comes Bagel. Oh, he mishit it. Does Yeezy have the follow-up? Oh no, no one can find it. Bagel, one more attempt. Quez maybe could have hit it home. He turns around, sees his opportunity, and he wins it for the Barracudas with just over a minute gone by in overtime. Quez with the game winner, and the Barracudas are your champions.
Oh, that was intense.
Yeah, that was by far and away, the best Esports Tower Championship we have seen. 3 of the 4 games going to overtime. The Barracudas coming out on top, and they are now 3-time champions all alone as the dominant team in the Esports Tower. That's how you do it. Way to go, Quez. That was an excellent game winner. I'm sure you and your coach, Jake, are going to love reviewing that move at your next practice. VOD reviews, a great way to improve your team and improve your game and learn as a team. You want more information? You want to join the club? Go check them out, esportstower.com. An absolutely epic final there in the Esports Tower. We got our ICCU player of the game here to wrap things up in a very jam-packed day. We still got a playoff game for Boise State in Madden. So I think you got to give it to Quez.
Oh, yeah.
He hit the game winner. I mean, there's really no other way to go about it.
I mean, the game winner in that round, plus a crud ton of saves throughout the course of the entire tournament that took place.
Yep.
I cannot argue, Quez. You are my favorite pick my favored pick for player of the game. Granted, of course, production does like to pull our leg, and they ultimately get to be the deciders, but know that my vote goes to you.
We will have to see who the ICCU player of the game is.
I believe
it's going to be Ariana, actually.
Dang, we got baited. They showed
did.
Quez for just a tiny bit. I told you production likes to mess with us.
Yeah, I mean, Ariana played really well in the championship. Probably would have been my vote had Forsyth won. Not often do you see the team in the losing effort get player of the game, but Ariana deserved it. They will get the player of the game, brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes a team more successful. It's like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Ariana is your ICCU player of the week for this week's Esports Tower Rumble. And I mean, if they didn't play the way they did, I think that Forsyth would have not stood a chance. So it is a and also the number of demolitions, which we do not count. That was probably the biggest reason why.
Maybe we need to start a demolition counter. I'm not going to lie, because I think this is the first time that we've genuinely seen a player use that as a definitive strategy so consecutively to score goals and just to disrupt the other team so much. So I want to start keeping a counter.
Yeah, maybe there'll be something, especially if Ariana's in more of these tournaments. They'll want to counter as well because they were far and away the demolition leader. Well, that will wrap things up here, but we are not done yet by a long shot. We still have Madden playoff action. Wasey's taking on the #1 seed. You don't want to miss it. Then we've got Call of Duty after, but we will close out our Esports Tower Rumble with the top 5 plays presented by the Idaho Army National Guard, who invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time with more than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 bonus and your degree of choice paid for. The Idaho Army National Guard is the best team out there. Reach out on Twitch at iGuard Gaming, and here are the top 5 plays from this week's Esports Tower Rumble.
Gas, so I'm rooting for you. Good luck. Hopefully you have enough caffeine and food in your system to keep you going, and don't forget to drink water. Paint job on that car.
It'll help not to see Austin on this next time. He makes a save, but Quez says not today. Great kickoff. Looks like we had a misplay by right there. Just missed on the ball, and Quez makes a pass.
Quez got 3 badges from that one.
Make here. Ends up allowing KG to set it up perfectly off the wall. Quez just needs one more hit. Yeezy on an open goal. Nobody's there. Can KG make the save? No! And Yeezy wins it in overtime, and the Barracudas are 1 game away from the championship.
We've seen the Barracudas are 1 game away, but we've seen the rotation. If you don't score it.
Buddy, off the kickoff. His first big mistake. Slides a little bit to the right and around the ball. Ariana, though, with a great aerial play. They bail out Buddy, and they get their 6th goal.
Beautiful. Beautiful aerial play right there, and the elevation coming out.
Looking for a centering to somebody. Here comes KG. He's going to hit it off the backboard. His Buddy had the follow-up. Of course he does. That's goal number 5 for Buddy.
That was a clean rotation. I can't really make any complaints there. Both these last shots from both sides were very nicely done, but once again, I'll point out for the side of Forsyth, all
Not Juicy Austin, can't quite center, and then that ball's going to ricochet all the way in the wrong direction.
Oh, no.
Crazy play. Quez gets credit for the goal, and that's a huge one for the Barracudas.
that not Juicy Austin in my heart.
Hello and welcome into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. It is playoff time for Madden, and Wasey is looking to advance to the next round. He is undefeated. Unfortunately, he was a little bit underseeded, at least according to myself. I'm Michael Fisher and my co-host Neil Chosen Wiley, the 8th seed chosen, the 8th seed for our man Wasey. Total disrespect.
Absolutely. And Wasey, came and proved everybody why he should never have been 8th seed. Helen Keller heard it. Stevie Wonder saw the disrespect coming. It was incredibly wrong, awfully wrong. And Wasey is here to let the people know.
Yeah, he tried for 60 last week in his first playoff game.
Facts.
He came oh so close. The
Facts.
opponent going for a fake punt. And now, I mean, you follow the NCAA tournament, the 8th seed, when they win, they got to play the 1 seed. So Wasey has to play the 1 seed in Muskingum University's Doug Crawford. And let me tell you something. This man is a superhero.
Hit me.
He is the quarterback for the football team.
Okay.
He is the Ohio Athletic Conference Madden champion this semester.
Okay.
And he is on the Muskingum League of Legends team.
Wow, his resume must be amazing.
How do you have that much time?
I don't know.
I'm blown away. He's the 1 seed. He has more time than I know what to do with, and he's taking on Wasey, the 8th seed. But like we said, we think Wasey probably should have been we've done the math. Wasey probably should have been the 1 seed.
Easily.
Couple of games that some of the Boise State coaches and I looked up didn't actually count because of no-shows, so it kind of influences record a little bit. But you got to beat everyone no matter what seed you are, so we are chugging right along. It started with 39 schools, best of 3. We are now on to the playoffs. The finals will be on April 23rd. Wasey wants to be there. Chosen thinks he's going to be there, and we'll see. If he takes down the 1 seed, he's going to have a good chance. Here's how they came in to the playoffs seeded. Crawford took down Bay State Madden last week, and now Boise State has that 8th seed. Going to have a chance here to upset the number 1 seed and probably put the rest of the tournament on notice that Wasey is the man to beat.
Is it an upset?
According to the seeds, it's an upset. According to the seeds.
LL Cool J said, don't call it a comeback. My man wants all smoke. I have no fear, no worry about the outcome. Very confident in our man. I mean, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. Whoever they choose. What team do you think they're going to pick?
Well, I know last week we had a little bit of fun with the Browns and the Cardinals.
Fascinating.
It's going to be Bucks or Packers. I mean, that's who Wasey said are the best teams. If you're the number 1 seed, you probably know that. I'm going to say it's either Bucks or Packers.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I'm a little biased. Kind of got my, top flight information, so I can't answer that question. I'll let the people be surprised. But like I said, I'm just really not worried about anything about this game. It just really is not fair. It's not fair. I mean, they brought a bat to a gunfight. They don't have the right supplies, right nothing. Okay, nothing. Yeah, what do you think they need? What do you think he needs to do? What do you think the game plan is for this guy?
So if I am Doug Crawford, my game plan is probably pick the Packers because that has been the closest we ever – that's the only loss Wasey has taken is Packers versus Packers. And you run the ball a lot with Aaron Jones, and you find a way to shut down Wasey's passing attack. I don't know how you do that with the Packers defense. Wasey's like the only person we've seen who's made the Packers defense look semi-competent.
Facts.
But that would be my game plan. And, I mean, I'd be curious to see if the fact that he is a collegiate quarterback would influence how he sees the game of Madden. Because he might see some of these coverages, in practice.
Facts. Being an actual player at a college, he understands the system, understands, what routes to run, when are they going to be open, the timing and things of that nature, and what plays will work. Yeah. So maybe that'll play a factor, but at the end of the day, I believe in our guy.
Yeah, I think a defensive player would do better against Wasey than an offensive player. Because I think a defensive player would know how to shut down Wasey's passing attack.
Interesting. Plus, we see on Madden that every quarterback has all day to throw, and I'm sure him being a quarterback, that's not the case.
Yeah, he probably is just like, oh, this is awesome. This is just – I mean, I can see that actually working against him where he's going to force the ball. We do get our vaunted Green Bay versus Green Bay in Green Bay matchup.
Who we got? You know who the MVP is going to be.
It's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
What? Not Tanya?
No. Tanya's been quiet as of late.
Okay. Last week I just felt like that was just
Tanya struggled last week. Maybe he'll come back.
He's like Gronk. Well, you know, he's got to hang around.
He's taking the regular season off.
Yeah, then does a big play, and it's like, oh, he's back. You know, let's see, though. Wait, which one's Wasey, yellow or green?
I think he's in the yellow. Yeah, we got the blue. I see the little blue arrow. Yeah, he's in the yellow, which should be the white jerseys.
Okay. Wasey's the white jerseys. So let's go, Wasey. Let's get hyped.
I want to see a big play here, right
the
off the
rip?
start to set. Yeah, just set. You're the underdog, quote unquote, if you will. You gotta set the tempo.
So who was that?
Oh, that was Tanya.
I love it. But I like how you're quoting. That was like a little quote of my man Mike Tyson. Do you know what he said?
I only know your Jamie Foxx quote about kicking a man while he's down.
Okay, Mike Tyson said famously, "Everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the mouth." And Wasey's gonna punch him in the mouth.
With Tanya, apparently.
Facts.
You said you had the inside information, and you must have been leading me in a direction with Tanya.
Hey man, I can't answer that. You know, my lawyer said not to. Plead the fifth.
Ooh, nice throw there to Scantling. He'll just get out. Yeah, see, this is the problem. Quarterback might be able to go TD for TD with Wasey, but if you can't shut him down offensively, I have no hope for you, honestly.
Interesting. How many picks do you think the other team will throw this game?
I would say none. He's a college quarterback. I mean, they're beating to their head not to turn the ball over.
College quarterback. He's not Tom Brady. I mean, let's relax. I'm gonna say, the classic.
There's the Tanya.
Tanya, 3 for 3, huh? I told you who might be MVP. I say my guess would be 1.
So he's not Tom Brady, but he's going to know when to not force the ball into a tight window.
But you have to risk it for the biscuit.
First, you got to find a way to stop Aaron Rodgers on the other side.
Facts. I thought he might take the gunslinger that made Green Bay famous, the good old-fashioned Brett Favre. Just throw it up there and hope. Pray on it.
Oh, touchdown. 6 for 6. Right down the field. See, that's what I was worried about. I could see this being like a 35-30 kind of game, though.
Really?
Yeah, I have faith that Smooth Moves 10-9-89, a.k.a. Doug Crawford, is going to have a pretty good offense.
I'm kind of envious that you said that so smoothly.
It's a great name. The numbers kind of throw it off. But Smooth Moves, I'm sure that's been taken for centuries on PlayStation or Xbox, whatever he's playing on. That's a good name.
That's a smooth move. Interesting. Oh, that was weird.
You don't want to get your tight end. Wasey throws out a lot of big hits. That you and I do know.
Facts, but it seems like they always rob him. Like they never fumble.
Yeah, they do never fumble.
But I'm like, I'd be in the ER.
This is what I'm curious for. I want to see if his opponent, the number 1 seed, is able to start to, put something together offensively. Like we said, he's a college quarterback from Muskingum University. He is the most talented, football player.
So in the locker room, he just be beating his whole teammates.
Yeah, he destroyed all his teammates. Probably play FIFA now.
You mean football?
Yes, they play that football. Oh, see, look at that.
Oh wow, he found a hole.
What number 13's doing out on the field there.
Is that King?
I don't know who that is. Look, he's throwing a big fit over there.
Okay, I thought it might have been King. I'd be like, we got to get him up out of there.
Yeah, it probably was King, honestly. Got to get him right out of there.
So, Coach, was it me? I love how players look around when they make a mistake. Like they have no idea who did it.
Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete.
I can see what the other problem here is in Madden, especially on those out routes like we just saw, their players in Madden just run right out of bounds. I'm sure his teammates at Muskingum do not just run straight out of bounds.
They just do not believe in toe tapping. Oh my gosh.
All day.
Oh my gosh. Yo, his soccer mom is running late to pick him up. He's still at home after school. That's how much time he has.
I have not seen anyone have that much time. Not even Wasey has that much time.
That was kind of ridiculous. And Green Bay's offensive line is not that amazing.
The defensive line's not right home about either.
Facts, they're a run defense.
Nice little stop there on the.
Oh, he's on no huddle. Let's see if this works. Are you a no huddle type of guy?
Am I no huddle type of guy?
Yeah.
Oh. I like it more in the NCAA games. It feels a lot smoother. In Madden, it does not. It feels very clunky when you no huddle. They've done better of late. Uh-oh.
Well, I got one right.
You got one.
Oh, I thought he might have got away.
Kind of forced that one a little bit. I thought he would be the most. I felt a lot of the interceptions we see is guys just like forcing it against Wasey. I thought this guy would be a little bit more reserved, but
I mean, he had all day. He didn't know what to do. I mean, I called my mom. She called me back. We had a great conversation by the time he threw the ball.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. Is Aaron Jones fast enough?
No.
Yep.
Oh.
A little wiggle throws off the computer's.
I'm a little surprised. I didn't hear any hard breathing. I was planning to hear some. You know, no.
Just falls over.
Every football player says that's like as soon as they run that, they're like gassed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Aaron Jones needs oxygen on the sideline right now. Well, so much for this being a close game.
Give it time.
It's already 14-0.
You gotta believe, because he gets the ball back at halftime.
That's true. He does get the ball back.
But if Lacey gets to 3 touchdowns, then 3 touchdowns, no score, it's over. But when you get the ball at halftime.
I mean, I like what he was doing offensively until he threw that interception in the end zone to Jair Alexander. First time he's made a big play in a while.
Cold man. Oh, great play.
Yeah, I think he's going to – I think this guy might have the ability to sort of punish Wasey for making those audibles where he has a guy who's supposed to be covering like a running back and he ends up covering a different player. I can see him maybe punishing that.
I mean, he just has all day. It's kind of crazy. And Devontae Adams, who is better than Slant Man.
No way. No way. He's up there with Hopkins. They can battle for the second spot.
Slant Man isn't better than Julio. Look at Wasey, long hair, don't care, with the hat on. That is a serial killer, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look at that.
The time is just ridiculous.
He has so much time. Well, Wasey's call. That's the first time I've ever seen Wasey call a timeout like that. He wasn't ready.
Facts. I guess he's trying to give his defense a rest.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Go get. He's trying to find a way to get King off the field.
You are cut. 3 receptions for Devontae Adams at 95 yards. He's trying to be like Randy Moss.
This guy knows how to get the ball to his best player. Now he's got to make sure he doesn't make a mistake in the red zone.
Doesn't seem that he knows how to use Tavon so far.
He has Tavon out there, I think. Not as much as Wasey. Wasey uses Adams as like a decoy, honestly. This guy's forcing the ball to Adams, which is honestly a good play 90% of the time.
So that's what they do in real life. Oh.
There's Tavon, right on cue. There's Tavon. I blame it. See, that's the caster curse. You just cursed us right there.
Or do I have insider trade information?
I get a little worried now. I had to ask you, what stocks I need to invest in at this point.
Don't trust me. Not even a little bit. Ooh, a regular kickoff.
So that to me tells me that Wasey's better.
What?
Like, I feel like the guys who've challenged Wasey have done those short kickoffs, and the guy who Wasey's just blown out of the water have done the normal kickoffs.
I mean, a normal kickoff stuff. I feel like it makes it more of a game. I mean, I guess you're eliminating all possibility, but it's not really realistic.
I just feel like that's like the high skill move is to go for
we all played bad.
The low skill. I mean, I would just kick it off. I would not put that much effort into trying to.
Well, it just feels like, I mean, whether they're skilled or unskilled, it feels like everybody gets blown out.
Well, yeah, that is. Well, like I said, we saw the one guy who beat Wasey once and then lost.
I really feel like that was literally just because the jerseys kind of caught him off guard at first, but now he's used to people.
Yeah, and that was the weird overtime game where we didn't know the rules of overtime, which they did actually change the bracket. The only way he can see that man from Shenandoah University again is in the championship.
Oh, isn't there 2 Shenandoahs?
Yeah, there's 2 Shenandoahs. One of them we played, and apparently they've changed this bracket like 3 times for some reason. The only way Wasey can see the guy he played, the only guy who's ever beat him in a game, is be in the championship. We have a pretty good championship, honestly.
So he's going to beat the same dude.
Yeah.
If he makes it.
If
If
he
that
makes
guy makes it.
Yeah, I'm sure Wasey will put up like
Wasey's going to make it.
50 in the first game to be like, yeah, you beat me on a fluke.
Facts. I mean, after he, figured out what he was, Wasey went on a 2-0 blowout start.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a fumble. Kind of lucky there.
What? Come on,
Sometimes those are
Tucker.
fumbles.
His Aaron Rodgers is still on fire.
Well, this could be a big one here. He's got to score here since we said Muskingum gets the ball back to start the second half.
Oh. Are you doubting that Wasey scores right
No,
here?
I'm setting the stage.
Are you
Setting the
serious?
stage.
Where's your Broncos spirit?
I think he's going to win. I'm just, if he doesn't score here, I'll get a little nervous.
Let's go, bro. Oh, wait. I forgot to change. Oh, Boise. There it is.
I was like, what are you doing? Let's go. Like, what? No.
I was really, wow. As you can see, I have the most school spirit in Boise State history. Why throw that one?
Okay.
That was
If Tanya caught that, I'd be like, put him in the Hall of Fame. Jerry Rice, who needs you?
Jerry Rice, who needs you? Gotta kick Shannon Sharp out. Wow, he really just didn't.
It is a wheel
I guess he
route.
wanted the dub.
Oh, no, not the. There's
He
Tanya.
just loves. He's listening to us. I'm gonna let you guys know. I did not know Tanya was gonna be the MVP of this game. Nobody told me this. I just assumed because he's the GOAT.
He pops off in these Packer versus Packer matchups.
He's the GOAT. I'm trying to tell you. He does this in practice all the time.
Tanya's like the greatest player ever in Packers practice. He's gonna run the clock out. Yeah, okay, I get it. You don't want your opponent to get the ball back and score twice. I like it. I like the wheel route to Jones as well.
He's that confident he's going to score a touchdown? Wow. In a classic throwaway fashion.
He's got 2 timeouts, 21 seconds. I don't blame him at all.
Wasey has a running touchdown in the first half. That's actually incredible. Usually doesn't have it.
I mean, it was like an 80-yard run.
That's what I'm saying. This is
That is
crazy.
true. Last week he had like 3 rushing touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers, it felt like.
Yeah, but that was a blowout at that point.
Well, this one's
We've never seen.
trending in that direction if Wasey scores here at least.
Let's see. It's a first down and out of bounds.
Yeah, 10 seconds, 1 timeout. You can run the ball once, twice if you're Pete Carroll.
Seahawks never were the same.
No,
A lot of grown men cried that day.
Their quarterback wants to leave. They just refuse to trade him.
Facts. Chicago Bears are on suicide watch.
He just ran the same play 3 times in a row and scored
With
it.
the same dude. With that Michael Jackson toe tap.
Yeah, I was like, how did Aaron Jones catch that? That was kind of wild.
Hey, man. The booth didn't review it, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The
Look good
booth
to
has
me.
never reviewed anything, by the way. The booth's just like, it's fine. Call the field stands.
Look good to me.
That was a big touchdown, though, for Wasey. Because now I don't think Muskingum's going to score here unless.
5 seconds.
Oh. No.
He has one play.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
I have never had any luck in Madden with the prevent defense. Every time I call it, they always complete like a Hail Mary. I don't know what it is. Like, me and the prevent defense don't get along. He's just going to run the ball out there.
Everybody's DeAndre Hopkins, apparently.
That's what it feels like against me.
End of the first half.
Well, that's a
With the score, Packers
pretty strong first half for Wasey in this game number 1 against the top seed in the NACE playoffs.
Yeah, 21-7. I mean, even if the guy scores, it doesn't seem that he can figure out Wasey at all.
No.
And that first interception really cost him.
Yeah, he doesn't throw that interception. They're probably trading.
Oh!
Whoa!
Ooh!
Wasey can start kicking it deep.
over 1st and 10.
Okay.
Their own 31-yard line.
All right.
I like that. Make it interesting. Get my blood warm.
He still got to score here, though.
Does he?
Yeah. If he wants to have a chance at winning, he's got to score. And negative 4-yard play on the first play.
Jeez, he making me hot. Like I'm about to start drinking some water.
You're less confident than usual. Usually you're the one who's like, it's over.
Oh,
Wasey
it's
scores a
been over.
touchdown.
It's been over.
You say it's over.
It's been over. I've calculated everything. I said one interception, as he scores right here. He threw one interception. I said Tanya's going to be the MVP. Tanya's been getting the ball consecutively.
True. It's Tavon Austin again.
And the only thing I knew, ladies and gentlemen, that the other team was going to pick Green Bay. But I did jinx that this guy's using Tavon Austin.
Yeah, you did. You're like, we haven't seen Tavon Austin so far. And now Tavon Austin has 2 touchdowns.
All of a sudden, he's actually playing like a first-round pick that he was drafted like crazy.
He looks like he did in West Virginia. Now,
Maybe he's one of those players that are like Madden players. Like, get him in video games, they're good, but in real life, it's like,
yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
I feel like Tavon Austin in Madden has like historically gotten the benefit of the doubt, and his speed's always like 5 points too high.
I don't even know what his 40 was.
I thought he was pretty fast.
I think so.
Let's find out.
He was just so electric.
I mean, that was the whole reason he got drafted. He was this little.
He had the college hype tape of amazing, but apparently it didn't matter because he for sure wasn't even better than.
And
my
there's
man.
Tavon Austin again. 4.34. That's not too bad.
That's fast.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
That's fast. Let's not disrespect the man. That's fast.
So I feel like that has given him like a speed rating in Madden just a tad too high.
Wasey actually running the ball is fascinating.
5 for 105. This is the most we've ever seen. I mean, Wasey's. I don't think we're gonna see him go for any crazy plays to make you and I happy. He just wants to win.
Yeah, he's trying to go home.
I mean, he's got the #1 seed. It's like I said, it's a minor upset if he wins.
A minor upset. It's not an upset.
The rest of the tournament will take this as an upset.
It's not an upset. Everybody that played Wasey knows it's not an upset.
Well, yeah, that is true. This guy is about to find out.
The hard way.
Feeling some kind of way. You get the #1 seed in your second round game. You have to play
All
Wasey.
day, all day, all day, all day. Oh my God, all day. Yo. All that for like, what, 5 yards?
I'm pretty sure that was 20 seconds.
All day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, that was a lot.
That was something else. It's third down, which is actually somewhat concerning
Interesting.
if you're a Wasey fan. No longer. Oh! Oh.
He didn't fumble? Tavon Austin would have fumbled.
He would have fumbled, been out for the year.
He needs to be in concussion protocol. He's back out there already?
Yeah, he's no. I mean, his head's a little down.
Did Madden not get the lawsuit that the NFL got? That man will be out of the game.
Depends on which doctor is, ID. If it's a team doctor, he'll be right back in.
At least for concussion protocol.
We're heading to the fourth quarter. Wasey's just.
It's close.
It's closer than you. It's one of those like the scoreboard's kind of a lie, right?
Yeah, he's been in control the entire time.
It's like winning a basketball game by 2, but you were winning by 8, and they just hit like 3 straight 3-pointers, and you're like, okay,
Yeah,
like
we stopped playing defense a while ago.
Exactly. We're in the prevent defense. Now, if
Golly.
Wasey doesn't score here.
Hey, bro, what you want, bro? I'm ordering a pizza. I think it'll get here before he throws the
I'll
ball.
take a. I'm gonna go over to Panda, order myself a Panda Bowl,
Okay.
come back, and it'll complete the pass.
Okay. We got it. This is crazy. I mean, sheesh. All these offensive line for Green Bay would be making at least $15 million a year. If they could do this in real life?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't even, you could just hire like, you and I off the street to be receivers if he had offensive linemen like this.
Facts.
It's like, hey, get open eventually.
Rogers with the handoff to Aaron Jones.
Those just
burn
get
out.
open eventually. I don't think I've really seen this type of attack by Wasey.
No,
Maybe
I've never
it's-
seen him run the ball this much. And this effectively either. Usually he like runs it for 2 yards.
Usually he doesn't rip out the run until it's like just destruction. He's running out the clock, but wow. Maybe he was so locked in when he heard the first seed that he was like, he's gonna.
He wants to make sure this first seed has no chance of coming back.
Not even a little bit.
He's going to burn as much clock off. And if he fumbles, if something crazy happens here, I'm actually worried. I don't think something crazy is going to happen. That's the problem. Especially if you're a Mustang. Would he start calling timeouts if you're the other team?
Um,
Wasey's just going to run this clock out. He has no care in the world.
I mean, I feel like he even kicks a field goal, the game's over.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Wasey's almost happy not scoring.
Facts.
We're at 2-minute warning now. Yeah, Wasey's happy just not. He kicks a field goal. Yeah, he's fine.
The game's still over. And we know Wasey's amazing at field goals. So
He's better than some players we've seen.
facts. Even with the same kicker. Oh, wow. I thought
he had it. See, I feel like you got to call timeout there, right?
the other guy?
Was Wasey going to go for it?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, you pin him at the 2-yard line if you don't get it.
We risk it for the biscuit, ladies and gentlemen. Never be scared to win.
Even if he doesn't get it.
Scare money don't make money.
Oh, yeah, even if he doesn't get it, though, the guy's going to have like 1 minute and 10 seconds to go the length of the field. I bet you Wasey's just running clock out.
The guy definitely should have called a timeout.
Yeah, I don't think Wasey snaps this.
I think he snaps this.
Nah.
Conservative.
Yeah, he's just burning clock.
Just get the dub.
Get the dub. Get out of here. We're not here for style points.
Yeah, don't be Andy Reid. Be careful.
Yeah, you probably even take the false start. Oh, you would call the timeout. So you take the delay again, just make the field goal a little easier.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why that guy did not call timeouts. He let
It was kind of hyped.
Doug Crawford must be Andy Reid in disguise.
No, he's was it Kingsbury?
Yes.
That did that the Green Bay head coach? Who's Green Bay's head coach?
Not
his
Kingsbury.
He did that when he decided not to go for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Did it again.
You could call him Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy was also infamous for having no idea what he was doing.
Mike McCarthy still doesn't know what he's doing as a former Cowboys fan. That man is terrible.
He got a job.
Yeah.
Somehow.
He used to miss practices getting them massage from a masseuse.
Uh-oh. That's never a good thing.
You know what? No further questions. That's wild.
This guy's going to score here so that this goes down as a close game, but it's not actually that. Never was that close after he threw that pick.
Wow. I thought that was a pick. Look at
Devontae.
Devontae.
Your interception prediction.
But I'm right.
That's so far. You can throw another one.
I believe in this man.
I think this man. Madden players seem to forget what timeouts are. Even Wasey's had some issues with timeouts.
Yeah, I don't know what this man's doing. I think he just kind of throws in the towel.
Yeah, you gotta, you know.
I guess as a quarterback, he knows when the game's over.
Just comes out in the kneel down formation.
Yeah, it's over. I don't know how NFL players do that. Like, they still try hard after they do stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a timeout.
First and 10 at the 12
Wow.
yard line.
I think this guy we could have like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes on the clock and he'd use his timeouts more effectively.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of not impressed by the #1 seed. About to go to sleep.
This is the closest anyone's been in like the last month and a half, though, to Wasey.
But
in his defense.
It's not even. Huh? What happened? Oh, a throwaway.
I mean, I will say that the quarterback play has been snoozeworthy in that both Wasey and his opponent have had infinite time.
Oh, Devontae's on fire.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen a wide receiver on fire. This might be special.
Wasey never throws the receivers enough for them to be on fire. See if it matters. He's not open in the corner.
And
Aaron Rodgers sacked by Zadarius Smith. A 7-yard loss.
Nope, no, you're still good. They're taking place.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you go back. I'll wake you up when something happens.
Oh man. Well, it was a great. The kid tried. Put his heart out there. Really.
He still has another game. You know that.
Dug it. The game's over. The fat lady didn't even bother coming in for this one.
Rodgers pass intended for Tavon.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah.
Now we have to watch another play.
Yeah.
I thought he caught it. So
No, he dropped it. He dropped it. Wake me up when it's over. Just be like, hey, chosen.
All right, I got you. Don't worry. Last play here. It does not matter. Chosen has.
Doesn't matter.
He cannot score in less than 4 seconds, get the ball back, and score again. It is physically impossible. You know, you're good. You're
Wasey.
good. It's over now. You can wake up, Chosen. It's over. He got sacked.
Today's final score, Packers 24. Packers
Well, that was quite the performance, at least.
That was a win?
A win? A win's a win.
Win's a win.
Doesn't matter how
A
pretty
win
or
is a
ugly they
win,
are.
ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I was really asleep. Wow. Well, what do you think the guy should do for the second game? The quarterback, the League of Legends player that does everything under the book.
Yeah, I mean,
His resume is spectacular.
except for Nace, it's about to have a blemish on it, unfortunately.
Facts. Definitely took an L. He's about to take an L. But what do you believe he needs to do?
He's got to figure out something defensively. I
Change
think
his
his
teams?
offense is fine. He's gotten a couple of big plays. He's struggled in the red zone. He's got to figure out, either call more blitzes, do something. He's got to figure out something to slow down Wasey on the offensive side. We see here were the final 8 teams left in the bracket.
Okay.
We could have a potential rematch next week if Wasey wins. Chowan University, that is the guy Wasey beat in the bonus game a couple weeks ago.
Beat the goofy out of him.
Yeah.
There should not need to be a rematch if anybody
He is
saw
the
that
4
game.
seed. He's taking on a different player from Muskingum University. Doug Crawford is not that special to clone himself and play on 2 different teams.
See, listen, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. We only got one player in here, and he's the one guy that we need. He's going to win it all. We don't need to. See, everybody else trying to stack the beds, stack their, chances. No. We got the chosen one. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're the chosen one.
Yeah, no, I'm chosen, but I know who the one is.
Now,
the
do
one
you
is
think
Wasey.
if Wasey beats his opponent today and then has to play a different player from Muskingum University, are you worried that, since Muskingum's played him twice, they might kind of collude a little bit and tell him Wasey's secrets, or are you not even worried about that?
Look at the camera. If the quarterback, the League of Legends specialist, the undefeated #1 seed, the best dude, obviously, at the school, the losing, gets smacked,
Yeah.
I really doubt that the second best player is gonna win. Just a little bit. Don't call me crazy. You know what I'm saying? I could be tripping. You know what I mean?
You are correct. I could just see, maybe this quarterback notices something.
You think he switches teams?
No.
Okay.
I mean, what would he pick? The Bucks?
True.
No, we're not. Wasey's now the home team, though.
I feel like, what's crazy? I feel like that one, I forget which team it was, that played Wasey again and tried to run the ball, really helped Wasey because his run defense is amazing now.
Oh, yeah.
His passing defense has always been elite, and he's evolved as well. I think he's a better player now, too, than when he started. Which is
Uh-oh.
oh,
Oh, no. He's too slow. Irvin is way too slow.
Wasey's,
That was Wasey, I believe.
no, Boise State's yellow.
take over first and 10.
Now we switched.
He switched, okay.
Yeah, we switched. Wasey stays in green. That was Wasey kick returning. now.
Okay, Wasey. Okay, there it is. They're working on it. All right, yes.
That was a pretty good return for Wasey.
Is that-
His return game's getting better, too.
Is that a forecast of what is about to happen?
Was that I thought he was going to offer him a friendly quip.
Is that a forecast of what is about to happen?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh? Ooh. I think
His opponent having some issues, I think, here.
yeah, let's see. Waiting to connect to Bluetooth. Okay, they're back.
Okay.
Waiting to connect to Bluetooth device.
Well, I mean, he didn't use any timeouts last game, and he immediately uses a timeout after a big kick return.
Facts. And sorry, stream, I lied earlier. Did I say the fat lady wasn't coming in? She just didn't want to come in for that game. She will be here for this game, I promise you. In phenomenal fashion. She's going to be here.
When do you think she's going to start singing? First quarter, second quarter?
She's gonna be coming second quarter.
All right,
She's
we'll
coming
see.
in second quarter.
Uh-oh.
She's coming in second quarter. She's doing some stretches, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the third she's singing.
Yeah, she's
Third,
singing
she's
all
singing.
through the third. The
Second,
fourth.
she warming up the, you know what I'm saying? She got to make sure the throat is nice.
Tanya's
All day,
Go
run,
Tanya.
run, Run.
No.
Oh! That man should be charged. He assaulted Aaron Rodgers. That's never okay.
Wasey's giving the number 1 seed all he can handle right now.
He's not the number 1 seed.
He is the number 1
I
seed.
don't. He's not the real one.
I'm not telling you
He's
that
not
he's
the
the right
real
1
one.
seed. I'm just telling you that he is the number 1 seed according to the NACE tournament.
And we don't respect the NACE tournament's rankings. Because obviously, my man's put up 55 in 5 minutes on somebody that was ranked higher than him.
Yeah, I mean, Wasey is I mean, this guy kept Wasey under 24 or 25 last game.
Oh.
That's a bit. Hey, that is number 1 seed worthy.
That is number 1 seed. Listen, I just want people to understand something. When you start bragging about how much you didn't lose by, that's when you're a loser. You're a loser.
saying.
At that point, you're a loser.
He's put in the best effort we've seen him against Wasey. He's also slowing him down here a little bit. There's Tanya.
So you don't think he's going to score?
I'm not saying he's not going to score. I'm just saying this is the worst start Wasey's had. Aaron Rodgers was 2 for 4.
Okay. Okay. I like you with the stats. He's bringing the stats, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm bringing the stats.
He's a data guy.
Trying to keep it interesting.
Okay. He has to be this way. Don't worry. He really believes that Wasey's going to destroy him.
Oh yeah, yeah. I told you. I never doubted Wasey. We got to keep the people interested, though.
Right on cue.
We got to keep the people interested.
Right on cue. Wow. I love how that works. You doubt for a split second, just to keep the fans interested.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like when they get like Monday Night Footballs, like Jaguars versus the Chiefs, they're like, yo, Trevor Lawrence has been on a tear recently. Like, anyone could win this game. They got to keep people interested.
And they for sure bet their life savings on the Chiefs.
Oh, 100%. They know the Chiefs are going to win, but they got to keep people interested.
Ooh, look at the dive. Okay, let's see how many. First off, I want to say I was right about how many picks
You were
last
right.
game.
You were right about everything last game.
Thank you, I appreciate
Except
it.
Tavon Austin.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one that I was like, oh, okay. How many picks you think the guy throws this game?
I think 2. I think he starts to feel the pressure.
I think he folds. I'm gonna say 3, over 3.
Over 3. Okay.
I'm gonna say 3 and up.
I'll give
Can
you that.
Can I take that 3 and up?
He's not. There you go. He's going to run the ball.
Can I take 3 and up for
You
this
can
game?
take 3 and up.
Okay, that's my bet.
I feel like it's rare for a guy to throw like 3 interception in 5-minute quarters is like hard.
Yeah, but
Especially when you run the ball. Uh-oh. I think Wasey stops him here. Oh, nice juke.
had to get sound effects for the team. We weren't really hearing it.
He might throw 0 picks because he's not going to throw the ball.
Oh, he's a little worried.
He's a little scared.
He's a little scared.
He's scared.
He's changing the game plan.
All right, here we go. Let's see if he runs it again here.
But we know Wasey loves his adapting. I love the way Wasey adapts. So we're going to see what happens. Facts.
Yeah, I could see Wasey. I can see Wasey getting a pick right here.
Oh, run for it. We'll get Aaron Rodgers laid out on the ground.
That's probably a penalty flag in real life.
Facts. I mean, not for Dominic Sue. Dominic Sue just
No,
does
Dominic
it.
Sue could kick him in the groin, and they'd be like, mate, we got to flag you, Sue.
It's like an old dude, like, he's the old guy. Let him do it.
Yeah, he earned it.
He's earned his place in it. Oh!
Oh! Wasey was ready for that one.
One thing. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Shame on me.
Fool me a third time.
You just throwing the controller at that point?
I won't be fooled again. I think that's something that Reggie Bush, President Bush said. George W. Bush.
I never let myself get fooled at the second time. That's shame on me. I just quit. I ain't being fooled again. Uh-oh. All day. Fumble. Uh-oh. That's it. It's game. I'm calling it right here.
We were talking about earlier how Wasey never gets fumbles on big hits, and that was probably the least big hit I've ever seen him hit.
Look at Aaron Rodgers sideways, and Aaron Rodgers just like threw the ball away.
Wow, so you're calling game already?
I'm calling game. I think it's game.
It's only 7-0.
If this is his second game in a row. He's turned the ball over on his first drive of the game.
I'll have
Mentally,
the
I think he's done.
I'll have the controller.
Yeah, mentally, I think he's gassed.
I'll have the controller.
Oh, yeah, you would have.
You wouldn't have thrown it? That was kind of a BS fumble.
I mean, And he held on to the ball for a good 10 seconds. Like,
Come
you
on.
can't really be that mad.
True.
Like you
That
should've
is not
thrown.
realistic either.
No, I think Wasey's got this one in the back.
Darn. I was right about a turnover, but not the right turnover.
No, yeah, that one doesn't count for either of us, unfortunately.
It's cool.
Now, this could be, I mean, this is still a big third down. Maybe Wasey will make me eat my words for saying game. Nope. Ooh.
Out of bounds.
Does Wasey go for it here?
Absolutely.
This is a big play, actually.
Absolutely. He's getting it, though.
He turns it over. Muskingum's right back in it.
He's in enemy. He's not. He's in his own territory.
He's on his
He turns the
own
ball
21-yard
over.
line.
Own 21-yard line. Only up by 7. If Muskingum University gets the ball back, they are right back in this game. And good, old, reliable, old, faithful. Say his name for me.
Tanya.
Is that guy wide open? Butt naked, wide open.
Yeah, I mean,
By himself.
the only one who could stop him was himself.
Bro, he's like Gronk. I don't understand. Like, he's just open. Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, another one? Yo, who is Aaron Jones? Like, I don't.
Hey, he got that money. He runs
Aaron
hard
Jones
now.
is
He runs hard
Aaron
for that
Jones
money.
is doing amazing. Okay, I want ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Jones. He just got his money too.
Yeah, he's $60 million richer, so he's all good.
Facts.
He's covered for life here.
Oh,
Not so much.
not so much. Not so much. Okay.
See, Wasey's already in clock. Wasey's going to try and make sure he scores, and then it's 14-0 going to halftime. Wasey's already in clock.
You
Kill.
think he gets to 21st, 21?
I think before the end of the half now, I don't think he gets to 20. He wants to run this clock down. He's in total, I want to win, I'm going to do everything safe here.
I think he gets to 21-0.
I think he gets like a turnover or something.
I already said 3+ picks, so
That's true, you did.
I need another one.
Ooh, nice throw. Wasey's in the zone now. All right, yeah, I'll stick with my it's game. It's game.
What? You don't believe in the quarterback League of Legends master? What's his third thing? Madden.
He's the Ohio Athletic Conference Madden champion.
And Ohio Conference player champion.
No,
But he's not.
no, I don't.
You
Great
know what
resume.
do you know what he's not, though?
Undefeated anymore.
Facts.